Okay. We are back with another episode of Critical Failures here with the Curse of Strahd campaign, as we are in session 9, almost hitting the lucky 10 at this point. Yes, it has been a journey so far, as we are finally making our way over to the town of Vallaki. We have Jason, we have Gray, Thalamir, Palin, and Gestalt today, and they are traveling with Ishmark and Irina towards the town of Vallaki, away from the village of Barovia at this time. I believe we were on the road together with carriage. Some of us not. I believe, Thalamir, you were on foot. Was anybody else on foot at this time?
I was on foot.
You were on foot as well? Okay. Yeah. At this moment, then, what I would like for you to do is just situate yourself kind of on this wagon where you would be at this time. In the front, we'll kind of consider that like kind of the front of the wagon. We'll say top to bottom, basically. You can fit up to 6.
I know I was next to Ishmark on the front because I wanted to mess with him and make him uncomfortable.
Okay.
I know Ma was next to Irina because she was kind of spoiling him a little, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they're buddies.
Yeah. Thalamir was scouting way ahead. Jason and Palin were inside with Irina and Ma. I imagine Marie is just kind of T-posing in there too, you know.
Yeah, well, for all of you guys who are traveling at this time towards the town of Vallaki, you guys, I believe, have already passed the bridge, I believe, right? We discussed that last session?
Yeah, that was the very end of it, if I remember correctly. The despair follows you beyond because Gray can speak Elvish.
Perfect. Then as you guys begin to travel carriage and on foot at this time, I'm going to ask for Thalamir to give me a D100 roll at this time.
Hang in there, boss man. I got like 10 FPS.
Big roll comment. 43. Okay. With that roll, you are traveling for a little bit of time without any issue as you guys begin to make your way further and further down the road. Once you get around one of the bends, you are in a pretty dense area of woods. The trees on each side kind of tower above, almost like a canopy blocking most of the sunlight. As you guys were traveling, I believe you guys left at, 2 o'clock, I believe?
I think it was 3.
3 o'clock, I believe. At this
It was
point.
like just barely make it if we had the blood moon. Thankfully, we rolled and we did not get it.
Yeah. Then with about 2 to 3 hours going by from that time, you guys are continuing to travel, and you notice ahead there looks to be a split in the road. You can see that there's a section that looks to go off to the left that looks to be the continuation of the well-formed road that you guys have been traveling on at this time. But off to the right, you guys see what looks to be a dirt road that has little mud slops on there. There's little bits of puddles that kind of pool in different areas of it. And there is visible horse tracks, carriage, wagon tracks. And you can hear the faint sound with some of our passive perceptions of music playing off into the distance from that direction, and the sound of moving water. So you hear all of that kind of off to the right, and then there's the path that continues forward. What do you guys say or do at this time?
Hey guys, how about we go on the right? See what the music's all about.
What kind of music are they playing? Like, what instrument?
Give me a perception check to see if you could discern some of the different types of instruments at this time.
Or I guess I can also ask, like, how many different instruments do I hear, so I kind of have an idea of how many people there are, maybe.
Yeah, I would say no roll needed for that. You can tell there's at least 4 or 5 different sounds of instruments at this time. It does not look to be a singular sound.
Is there a specific, like, genre of music we're hearing? Like, is this polka? Is this rock? What are we hearing?
It's giving like a little granola, you know. It's giving granola, a little bit of crunch to it, a little bit of grit. The instruments.
Or harmonica?
Yeah, you hear the harmonica. You hear a guitar, drums. You know.
So, like, what's the tempo? Oh, welcoming.
Welcoming.
It doesn't
like joyful. It doesn't sound like a death march going by.
Yeah.
Some type of funeral. Yeah, no. A joyful, almost dare I say, bounciness of music at this time.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds very fun.
Yeah, we can skip there.
Okay, yeah,
A little
let's.
bit-
Yeah, I'd be down to go. Irina, what do you make of this?
I believe that we were supposed to make our way to Vallaki today, and we've only been on the road for a few hours, and now we're already making a pit stop.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's just a question.
Well, how about you help us?
Well, isn't that what you wanted, Irina? We leave now and we can make a pit stop whenever needed.
Well, how long are we going
Those
to
were
be here?
those were your words exactly, if I remember.
I suppose, but how long are we going to be here then?
Oh, however long is needed,
So you see that she kind of looks
my
over
lady.
towards you with like this kind of stare, and she just kind of rolls her eyes and kind of sits back. She goes, "If you guys want to explore, go ahead. I don't mind." Ishmark, you can see at this time, is not even paying attention. You can see at the front of the carriage, he is pulling out of his bag what looks to be a large bag of what looks to be these fried veggies. These kind of vegetables that have been dehydrated, snapped. They're almost like chips or some type of trail mixes. He's just pound after pound of handfuls of this in his mouth right now, eating, just minding his own business.
Can I see
Ishmark,
how?
I believe you. Sorry.
Can I see how Thalamir was, like, if he was trying to be kind of like snooty to Irina, or kind of being kind of like condescending to her?
Yeah, feel free to do a insight check. See what you can get from it. Ooh, dirty,
Damn.
dirty 20.
Yeah,
Amir,
read
that's up
on
to
him.
you.
I wasted it.
What would that be? Would that be a charisma check?
Yes.
If you're trying to hide it, it would be a charisma, or if you have deception would be used, I think.
Yeah, that roll does not matter.
You can tell he was definitely trying to be an asshole with that comment.
With a 13 on the charisma roll.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was definitely like throwing some shade at her a little bit.
I understand what's going on here. All right,
It's the
I'll
beginning.
keep that to myself.
Gray's just gonna turn to Ishmark as he stuffs his face. I believe your sister has given us permission to go on the path that leads towards the music. The others seem interested. She has given permission for a pit stop if you're willing to pull us over that way.
Well, let's not spend too much time here. That's fine. As he begins to kind of move some of the reins to begin to go there. At this time, does anyone do anything else in this area before you guys go this direction?
Nope.
Is there like a big tree or something?
Plenty of big trees you can kind of see around at this time, yeah.
I'm gonna go by and I'm gonna mark it.
Yeah. Any specific marking that you leave, or you just leave a visible mark to remember?
Just like an X on a tree, but like a big enough gash with my axe that like I would know was my axe.
Yeah. As you make this gash onto the tree, this marker, at this time, you guys begin to make your way down the road quietly, down this muddy path. During this time, the sounds of the wilderness around you kind of fade away as the sound that you hear now is more of that musical and welcoming kind of sound from that area. The sound of the ravens in the distance or the howling of the wind kind of fades away as the harmonica and the guitar begin to kind of lead forward towards you at this time. At this moment, can I ask for Palin to give me a D100 roll at this time?
Hey, you got it, boss. You got 100 coming at you right now.
Let's see it. 86.
86. Hey.
Oh.
That's a welcoming type of roll at this time. As you begin to make your way over there, what you see is in the distance is a campsite. This encampment that you guys can see. You guys can see that this encampment has several wagons as well as different tents that are visible. All of them are colorful, different types of colors, from purples to greens to yellows and reds. Other things that you can see is there's a good amount of individuals here who are either playing instruments, drinking. You can smell the alcohol even from the distance that you are at this time. There is a large, what looks to be animal being roasted over the fireplace. You see what looks to be a bunch of horses off by the river. And there is a kind of exciting, kind of welcoming sound. As you can see a few people kind of close by, but no one notices you guys at this current moment. So you guys are considered hidden at this time. What do you guys do?
Why exactly did we stop here?
Oh, you listen to good songs, eat some good food, enjoy life.
I will wait by the carriage.
What?
Well,
Don't you want to at least try this body you have, Gray?
This body I have will decay if it consumes too much. Unfortunately, it is incapable of digestion.
How about dance? Are you incapable of dancing? Still in the groove?
I fear it will look uncanny. I am not trying to get us in trouble. They are already fearful of undead. I prefer not to out myself.
Yeah, Jason. If anyone's gonna use Gray's body, it's gonna be me.
Get it?
When I'm done with it,
Oh,
Ma.
That is.
Says you.
Okay, yep. Let's introduce ourselves before it gets any weirder.
As you guys begin to kind of approach at this time, Jason, okay, I see you taking the lead as you walk in at this time. You notice all of these individuals kind of look, and they have these brightened smiles as you hear one of them goes, "Hello, hello, please, traveler, please take a seat, take a seat. What is your name?"
Thank you. Hi, I'm Jason. This is my party. Party, say hi. They're a little bit shy.
Just dead silence there.
I'm just gonna
Great.
nod my head. So like,
Sitting on the carriage.
hey,
not
fellas.
moving.
You can see a few of them kind of get up out of their seats at this time. These two approach you, Palin. This one going towards you. Thalmir, you see another one. I'm gonna scoot you off to the side right
oh
there.
my god, get off of me!
Yeah, I gotta give you the old scooch.
No, he went under you. I was more
He slid
concerned.
right under. Yeah, so people begin to kind of introduce themselves here at this time. Jason, you see one kind of goes towards you with what looks to be a large bottle of wine and offers it to you as a gift. Do you take this item at this time?
Oh yeah, I drink the gift.
Yeah. Well, do you open
Do
it
they
and drink
say
it?
any? Do they say anything, or they just hand it to
He
us?
just gives it to
They,
him.
in hand kind of goes, offers and goes,
Drains it.
a gift for your travels.
Oh, thank you, friend. Yeah, I'm gonna take a swig.
Yeah. You open up this
It'd be
bottle
rude not to.
and you take. See, they failed the test already. That sip, it tastes good. It tastes homemade, and it tastes extremely alcoholic. As he gives that to you at this time. As that is given, Palin, these two begin to try to give you a hug and try to pick you up and spin you around. Do you allow them to pick you up and spin you around at this time, Palin?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, they begin to pick you up and spin you around at this moment, and you can see a few of them are pointing towards your jack-o'-lantern face with intrigue and excitement. You can kind of see from some of their faces. Thalmir, the one that kind of goes over by you, kind of stares you up and down and goes, "I don't believe that I've seen somebody like you before. What are you?"
Well, I'm a product of the Count, guess you can say. Not natural in any means. As to what I am, the obvious, half human, half horse. What are you?
Well, I am a Vistani. I am one of the wanderers of this world. You can call me a nomadic adventurer. We all are. as he kind of stares at you for a moment.
Does he look different than a normal human?
No, not that you can really see. Without any glance did you look over in this direction. The only thing is the clothes looks very vibrant and bright. They all look very similar when it comes to their joyfulness and their excitement for your guys' arrival. And there's some similarities to all of them, but nothing that looks, of any odds.
If I may ask, why are you all so joyful?
Well, and as this happens, you hear a voice kind of echoing from the flames. As you can see that the fire, the kind of a campfire in the middle changes from this orange color to a bright purple, and then to a reddish hue. As that happens, you can see that there is a individual next to it. You can see a man that has his hair kind of swooshed up like a duck's butt up into the air with his feathers. It's the only way I can describe it as you kind of give him a little look at this time. He is very outgoing when it comes to his moves, and he moves his hands a lot, and he has a staff that looks to almost be like a feather as it flows kind of very softly in the air. As this happens, you see he begins to approach, and he has about 7 or 8 rings on his fingers and a necklace that hangs that looks to be pretty expensive. As he approaches and goes, I apologize, I had to, as you say, use the bathroom. Please don't use any of the bathrooms right now. But my name is Hansel. What is your names?
I'm Jason. Nice to meet you.
Oh, Jason, that's...
And here's my business card if you ever need monster to be slain.
No, thank you. I don't know how to use those. As he kind of just scoots your hand away at this time, as he kind of glides past you towards Thalamir at this time. He goes, ooh, I'll talk to you later. As he kind of scoots past towards Palin. And it begins to kind of stare him up and down. He goes, what type of dark magic caused this? Is this one of your familiars, or are you something that's been summoned like an elemental?
I'm just a guy, man.
Oh, and I'm rich as well. No, but in seriousness, who animated you? Was it you? And he points over at Thalamir. Or you? To Jason.
It was him when he points to Thalamir. He did it.
Give me a deception check.
Can I give him advantage because he's like spooked of me?
What do you say anything to kind of support?
I'm kind of intimidating, but I've got proficiency in deception.
Intimidating.
Hit him with some spirit fingers.
Yeah, there you go.
A filthy 20, a dirty 20. You can see he
turns, 19 too.
2019 right there. As he kind of looks over and goes, oh, well, I will say that your work has been rather astonishing. I mean, looking you over, it almost looks like you are a person. And, oh, you have others back there. As he begins to kind of glide across, and he puts his hand out towards Gray at this time. Gray, do you shake his hand?
Gray's just gonna kind of look over at him and give a tilt of her head.
Careful,
I'm
she's
afraid my
contagious.
hands.
Ooh.
I'm afraid my hands are cold,
Well, that sounds
and I have
gross.
a fungal issue.
Yes, matter of fact, don't touch my hand. As he begins to kind of put his hand back, and he just kind of scoots away, keeping his social distancing from you at this moment.
Yeah, Gray gives a kind of creepy smile under her veil. You can kind of see the yellowed, not so well cared for teeth.
You see that he kind of glances over towards your grin, and then makes his way over to Gestal as he looks you over, and he kind of mutters to himself, loud enough for you to hear. He goes, and I thought that the further I'd get along, the less scary they would be, but nope, there you are. Look at you. As he kind of does one of these, he goes, and dare I say your outfit is, well, horrific, but in the bestest of ways.
I'm gonna kind of like straighten myself out and like look him in the face and get like really uncomfortably close to his face and say, what is it you want?
I would like for you to as he begins to kind of go into his bag, and he pulls out what looks to be this very tightly bounded, what looks to be a leaf that is wrapped in some type of wax, and he kind of puts it. He goes, "You to chew on this. It'll help freshen the breath."
Wow.
I'm gonna
Be
take
careful,
my
Duck
axe
Butt.
off my shoulder, and I'm gonna slam it into the ground next to him.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This Hans
gonna
is so
start,
different
like-
than the last one.
Yes.
I'm almost gonna start like walking through him, and I'm gonna suggest, "I do not appreciate what it is you're saying."
Give me a intimidation check at this time.
Be careful, Duck Butt. He bites.
Dirty.
Yes!
What is with the dirty 20? You can see he raises his eyebrows and he kind of rubs.
22 with the help.
He kind of pushes his hair back a little bit. He goes, "Very well. Space is needed sometimes. Carrying from a distance, I shall. All of you are welcomed here at the Vistani camp. I am one of the Vistani leaders of this camp. You can call me Hansel. You can call me Hans. There's wine. There's mead. There's food. And he kind of looks your direction. He goes, still things that can help freshen some breaths. But if you need anything from me, please let me know. You are safe on these grounds. I can assure you that."
Excuse me, Mr. Hans, but we heard that there was a blood moon maybe happening in the next few days. How are you guys gonna protect yourselves from that?
Oh. We don't have to worry about those things. As he kind of pauses and he looks and he goes, "Would you need to worry about those things out there? Perhaps I do not. We are safe here inside our camp."
How?
I guess it's just our good looks. Good looks and good vibes. Our music keeps them away, and we don't have to worry about any of those creatures of the night or anything. Dare I say, this
Fair
jacket
enough.
is an interesting choice for somebody who is a monster hunter, like you said. It does not restrict movements when you're swinging that meat cleaver that you have.
Oh, no, it doesn't. It was worn by a great monster hunter before me.
And who was
I'm
that?
trying to do her proud. Oh, just a great person.
Oh,
I'm trying to do her proud by wearing the jacket.
well, I'm glad that we're getting to know each other a little bit there. As he kind of looks at the group and he goes, "Did you know that about your friend, that he keeps this jacket as a little bit of a memento from somebody from his past? That is a good companion to have. Well, please, celebrate with a drink for your friend. Dare I say, did they pass away, or did something happen to them nefariously?"
How about you get me a little bit drunk before I start revealing my secrets, eh?
That's the language that I think we all speak. As he grabs a bottle of wine and pops it open as well, begins to pour glasses at this time. For the party, what do you guys do? As Ishmark and Irina actually stay inside their the carriage, they are not leaving until you guys are done.
For now, at least, unless they need me for something, Gray's just gonna sit right where she was sitting before, on the bench on the front of the coach. She'll sit and keep watch for Irina and Ishmark.
Yeah. Now, as you sit there and you kind of keep watch at this time, for Gestal, what are you up to at this moment?
I'm gonna poke my head into the carriage, and I'm gonna kind of look for Ixik, and I'm gonna make sure he goes invisible, and then I'm gonna move over, and I'm gonna walk by him, and I'm gonna look for some food or something that they might have, and I'm just gonna take it and sit down and start eating.
Yeah. They have what looks to be a small pig that has been roasting on the fire. So there's that. There's also what looks to be a large pot of stew, tons of alcohol, and what looks to be fresh water in these big pitchers, these tin pitchers.
I'll take some of the stew, actually.
It's good. It's hearty
Yeah.
and it's warm. For Thalamir and Palin, the two of you, what are you guys up to?
I'm getting myself a big chunk of that pig.
There you go. Oh,
I need
yes.
some real food.
Yes, none of that trash in the village. As you get some real food at this time, Palin, what are you up to?
Is anyone still playing music?
Yeah, you can see that the individual over here looks to be the one who's playing the harmonica. These two individuals over here, one is playing what looks to be the guitar, one is playing what looks to be like this drum that is made out of various household kind of objects. It looks to be like a barrel and a tarp. It doesn't look to be an actual drum, but it
It's got
sounds
the
good.
5-gallon bucket drum.
Yes, yep, it sounds good.
Best instrument.
Fair enough. I'll just go sit by old harmonica man here and just listen to his song.
As he begins to play at this time, he kind of looks over at you and has this big grin. He goes, "Do you know how to play?"
No, I don't think I can.
What? Oh. You can't blow air out of that.
Nope.
Have you give it a try? Go.
I'll give him a big old pumpkin smile back.
Well,
Isn't that your normal face?
Yep. Yep. Just constantly smiling.
he kind of does a stare and he goes, "I'll just keep playing for you. What about, do your hands work?"
Of course.
Ha! He pulls out a flute and he goes, "Nope, that won't work." As he goes back down there and he goes, "Perfect." And he pulls out what looks to be this small leather satchel. It's probably about the size of maybe 2 decks of playing cards. And it looks to be a very thin leather belt that has a buckle. He hands it to you. Try that.
Of here. What is it?
You, do you open it?
Yes, but not towards me.
Okay, that's
I'll
fine.
I'll turn it away a little bit.
You slowly open up this satchel, and inside you see a glisten of a metallic material. A material that has a arcane shimmer to it. This is a +1 triangle. This triangle
Hell yeah, do it!
Yes.
is
I knew it.
loud, it is beautiful, and it's given to you as a gift to keep. And once per day, you can cast Thunderclap with this triangle as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean,
Your
there doesn't
generosity.
doesn't look to be anything wrong with it. As he
Oh,
nods.
what do you
and
mean by
goes,
that? Wait, what do you mean by that? Yeah, I'd like to look at it now, actually.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, investigation.
12. You perceive that you have a triangle in your hand.
Looks good enough to me. Cool.
You don't get much from it. It looks to just be a triangle. It has a small stick, And
Fair enough.
The biggest thing you can see, it has a engraving of what looks to be flowers that have been engraved
Oh,
on it. Yes, looks nice.
how pretty.
Perhaps you can
I'll
just
try
sell
and.
it.
No, I would never. I'd like to triangle along to his tune.
Give me a performance
Do
check.
you
at
cast
this time.
Thunderclap?
That's what I thought I
Not-
was about to do. I was like, oh,
I wind up and slap it.
the bass drops on it.
Ooh.
A 7. You boom as it kind of lets out this kind of
A little
shaky. Yeah. You can see the guy next to you actually kind of jumps and almost falls off of the fallen tree stump that he's sitting on at this time. He looks at you and goes, "It sounds good. It sounds good."
Hey, thanks, man. I'll keep trying to stay in time with him.
You can see that he's trying to match your beat at this time as well. It's a struggle. For everyone else, Jason, Thalamir, and Gasol, you guys are sitting over there by the fire, foods and drinks. Any conversations, questions, or discussions, or actions that you guys do during this time?
I'm gonna show Hans the cursed mask that we got back at Death House, see if he knows anything about it.
Oh, and where did you find something like this?
outside.
Hmm.
Outside Barovia. Do you know anything about this item? About this mask?
Do you mind if I lay my fingers on it at this time and give it a good look?
But it doesn't leave my hand.
For sure. As he kind of puts his hand on it, he goes, "Ah, yes, yes. Magic is imbued in an object like this. Have you tried it on?"
No, it didn't feel very wise.
I mean, it is a nice looking mask, I will say.
Do you think it's cursed?
I can't tell if something's cursed, but I can tell you that a mask like this must give you some power, some abilities. Is this the only magic item that you have?
Yes. Yes.
Oh. Well. You can see he kind of looks down and goes, "Well, if you haven't tried it on yet, this would kind of be the best time. You're in a place that's safe, and I'd love to see what this thing would do."
Though he's playing me, but I also want to put the mask.
I mean, if you're asking me, the intimidation seeing a mask like this, with those horns, those curved horns, I, to be quite honest with you, friend, I would run the other direction in a heartbeat.
I know you're playing me, but at this point, I'm convinced. No, I'm gonna put the mask.
As you put the mask on, you get it close to your face, and the second it gets about an inch away, you almost feel an arcane buzz, almost like a suction, where this mask kind of places perfectly around your face, and along with the grooves and the small changes and features. You feel a static begin to kind of go across your skin. Give me a Constitution saving throw at this time. This is just to see how you are handling the mask at the 6. Okay. You feel a power from deep within, almost like a confidence that begins to kind of grow at this time with this mask on. You are able to take it off if you would like, but this does have some positive abilities. I would need you to roll a d20 at this time for me also. Big roll here. 16. Yeah. So based on that, this is what you get for this mask. Alright, this is what the mask kind of looks like. You have this obsidian kind of curvature kind of look. It's not made out of obsidian, but it has a similar style. With this mask, you have 3 charges a day. They do reset at midnight. And you have 3 abilities. You can do the Whispers of the Past, the Eyes of the Spectre, and the Ghostly Presence. But every day you do use it, I need you to roll a d20 for me. And there are some consequences that could happen from too much use. That is something that you get. Do you keep this mask on, or you take it off at this time?
I feel any ill effects if I leave the mask on.
You just feel, you have those abilities, of course, but you just feel overwhelming confidence. Almost that you have a second wind of, abilities in a sense. You feel very good, to the point where you feel almost as if you are stronger than even the biggest monster that could be in your path.
Oh yeah, I feel good.
You look good.
Alright, small man.
Small man? Well, I thought we were friends, but okay then. For the rest of you, any items that you might need some convincing to use?
While they were talking, I would have liked to ritually cast Detect Magic.
Sure.
While no one was like, I'm not trying to hide it, but while kind of no one was looking at me, I guess.
Yeah.
Want to see what kind of items they got.
Yeah, you
lurking around here somewhere.
Feel free to throw that in as you begin to kind of look around, and you do this time for ritual casting this. You don't get a lot of magic off of them specifically when it comes to swords or things of such. None of their weapons, some of them don't even have weapons. seem to have any magical properties at this time. But you do see a few faint auras of other magical items at this moment. For some of us, we have magical items that are glowing on us. If you want to just throw those in the chat or describe them at this time, if you do have any magical items that are visible with this spell. The only other thing would be that triangle that you've seen. And in addition to that, I believe that's a 30-foot radius, so let me see if you can see anything else this time. You get the sense that there is magic coming from this large tent here, but from your distance you can't perceive anything else. But yeah, unless there's any party members, you do not see any other magical properties besides some of the magical instruments at this time.
My weapon is glowing with magical properties.
Yeah.
But I left it over here. But yeah, no, it's glowing with magical properties. And they're dark magical properties. There's like a feel of like power and hopelessness emanating from it.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just curious. See what kind of things are around here.
Well, as you guys are settling in around this campfire, we have Gray kind of protecting the carriage outside. Gray, give me a D100 roll for me at this moment.
Alright. Yup.
You're supposed to be good at those.
No, I've always said that I'm not very good at them. I've had better results as of lately, but the D100 and the death saves, that's where I fall short.
I'm also having Ixik run around the camp while
yeah.
he's invisible.
As Ixik is doing that, give me a perception check for him at this time to see if he discovers anything in his kind of travels of sneaking around inside the camp. You had 25 for that D100 for you, Gray, at this time. And 18 perception. Hey, we will take that. As you are looking around, we'll do the Giggling Maw first before we get to you, Gray, just because, 25 is a great one. For the Giggling Maw at this time, you are looking around and you see that there's a wide variety of these Vistani, we'll call them campers at this time, as they're kind of around this area. One thing you do notice is there is a beautifully large river that is right there at that riverside. You can see that the water is moving with a little bit of currents. The biggest thing you notice is there's tons of these horses that are sitting there resting, drinking some of the water from this river. But you do notice something else. There's a large tent over here in this direction. This tent is bigger than the other ones. It's more colorful with these kind of streaks and pinstripes of different color variations. And there's a smell of candles burning from within. On the top of it, it says, Madam Eva's fortune telling. Come on. That's what it says. Things that you notice.
Could it be possible, considering how small he is, for him to maybe slide in under one of the flaps of the tent?
Yeah, I definitely would assume you'd be able to, for sure.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that. I want to sneak in, over here, from the bottom part, right through here, and stick my head in and look around.
As you pop your head in, just to give it a quick look at this time, you see what looks to be the inside of a large interior of a tent with candles, tarot cards that are kind of scattered in different directions. There are these glowing orbs that float like bubbles around the entire interior, and you see what looks to be an older lady who is sitting at a large table with what looks to be a crystal ball. You can see that she is polishing it with what looks to be this very ancient kind of antique rag, and she is lighting small candles there, and she is muttering and whispering what looks to be some type of saying or some type of scripture to herself at this time. That's what you notice.
Considering I'm able to communicate with Gestalt directly because he's his familiar, I would relay that, and Ixik would go in and try and hear what she's saying.
Yeah. As you begin to kind of listen and eavesdrop at this time, you hear what sounds to be almost like a prayer or a guidance, a conversation going on. This lady is talking kind of quietly as we'll switch over for visual at this time. And actually, as you're inside there, let me get a D100 as well from the Giggling Maw.
Ooh,
Encounter.
77.
77 is not bad. As you are sneaking around inside here, this is what you hear and this is what you see. There we go. Inside here, you can see that this lady is kind of taking her time with.
Why am I in here?
You're not here. Don't worry about it, Thalamir. I thought you wanted to
Because you're
pop your head.
everywhere.
You just wanted to see what was going on, but you
Yeah,
can
I'm
see
curious.
you can see that she is taking her time with what looks to be a set of cards that she's putting down as well, and she is whispering, "The ones who they have foretold have finally arrived. A time of a change is among us. Thank you for guiding them here safely. For their travels now are in their own hands. Guide them to me. Their future, their fortune awaits." As she blows out one of the candles, and you can actually see what looks to be a claw made out of smoke begins to kind of move around at this time and looks to almost be writing with its fingertips what looks to be an ancient language that for the Giggling Maw I don't believe that you would know at this time. As you kind of look at some of the things and kind of see them kind of float by, is there anything the Giggling Maw does?
He would relay that information immediately. And then his eyes would widen at all the cushions and soft stuff that
Lots of
people.
them.
Yeah.
There's a
He's
beanbag
itching.
chair in the back, it looks like. Some big puffy chair back there.
He's itching to rip this place apart. But he'll relay that information to Gestal. And then Gestal would like abruptly kind of stop eating his the stew, and I believe I'm closest to Thalamir, so I'll get up and I'll whisper that to Thalamir, like the exact prayer that she did, and explain that that was a prayer.
You hear this, Thalamir, at this time?
Are they still talking about their items over here? Their masks? Or is that over?
Unless Jason has anything else to say about it. Is there anything else, Jason, that you want to bring up about magic items or the mask?
Nope. Because I forgot the other magical item I had. I'm curious looking through it.
That is true, yeah. And don't think we didn't forget about you, Gray, with that 25. With that 25, Gray, at this time, you are in there, kind of keeping an eye out, and you can see what looks to be a bit of fog coming from down the road at this time. A fog that begins to creep, almost like fingers clawing towards all of you guys from the mud. You can see that it gets almost right here before you can see it begins to kind of move more, and you can almost see what looks to be like claws made out of mist that get closer and closer to the carriage. Gray, is there anything you do before this thing approaches you at this time?
I'm gonna go ahead and step off the carriage and approach it so that it has to act before it can reach the carriage, you know, so that there's some distance between those two and it. So tell me when I hit the point of no return.
You hit it right there, I'd say.
Like right here?
Sure. I think that's a great spot.
Yep.
Gray, give me a wisdom saving throw at this time.
I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. I don't have guidance, so that's gonna have to do.
Yeah, well, Gray, at this time, you see that the mist begins to kind of pool around your feet, and it stops right amongst the edge of the tree line and of the grass of the Vistani camp, going no further. But you have left onto the trail at this moment. You hear whispers inside your ear. Not
Are they whispering to the host, or are they whispering to the mushroom?
I was going to say not to the host. It feels like it is a direct conversation within, inside, at this moment. As you begin to try to focus and listen on these words, it seems to be in a language that you cannot understand. Give me a insight at this time to see if you could pick up any clues or anything from this language that is being directed towards you. 17. As you begin to kind of listen closer at this moment, you can hear a few what sounds to be like tones of it. It seems to be a voice of peace, of calming, but of urgency. You hear moments where it kind of softens and then a raise in the kind of tone as well. But there's something that you notice down the road. A figure. You can see a figure with no physical features that are visible. Almost looks to be a smudge amongst the mist. Probably a little bit shorter than how you are in height, but just stands there stagnant. You can feel almost as if there's a static between you and this figure on the ground. A tingle. What do you do at this time?
She's just gonna tilt her head at it. See if it approaches any further or not. Now that I know the carriage is within the safety zone, I'm not gonna go any further than I have to.
As time begins to go by, you watch as the mist begins to slowly overtake this figure, and the mist, that kind of darkened cloud on the ground, begins to dissipate as this sensation is relieved as you are back to being isolated in the middle of the road as it begins to clear back up. Whatever that encounter was, whatever that connection was, it's gone.
Gray's just gonna go ahead and sit back on the carriage, not think anything of it.
Yeah. As you...
It's a mushroom possessing a corpse. It's not the strangest thing Gray's dealt with ever.
No, probably not. As this information is relayed from Gestal to Thalamir, is there any conversation you guys all have, Jason, Palin, Thalamir, and Gestal, around the fire at this time with this new information?
Does Gestal look like he's getting up to go over there?
I'd imagine I'd have to get up to talk to you, though. So I like, yeah, you're not like
getting up? Are you getting up to go over to the camp? Like,
no, I got up and like I kind of turned my back to everyone, and I kind of just whispered to you, and I'm just kind of like now eating the stew next to you, slowly turning around. Like I'm trying not to let anyone else know that what I you know now.
Could I make an insight check on Hans? See what his intentions are here at this camp?
Yeah. Feel free to roll an insight at this time.
Guidance.
6.
Yowzers.
Guidance.
See if you can give it a little bit of an umph with
Oh.
that guidance.
8.
Okay. With an
Better
8,
get everything weighed.
You get the sense that this man has been here for maybe at least a day, and seems to be a very mysterious guy. That's about it.
Rather suspicious,
Yep.
Wade.
I agree. I'm just as concerned.
All right. Guess I'm gonna whisper back to Gestal. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna say, "Have you tried any of this pig, Gestal? It's pretty good." I'll lean over and say, "Do you want to go check out the town?"
I do. I find anyone that talks about us as if we had expected definitely knows more about this than we do.
Fine. And I'll finish up my leg of pig.
It's good. It's delicious. There's ingredients that just don't feel of this area as well. They look to be all fresh and everything. As the Vistani are kind of settling in, you see Hansel kind of leans over and goes, "So, I see that you enjoyed foods and drinks, and I feel like we shared stories that were interesting. How long do you plan on staying at the Vistani camp? You're more than welcome to stay overnight."
Who's he talking to? in particular?
The party as a whole, so for Gestal, Thalamir, everyone in that area.
I thank you for the food, but
Yes.
we do not intend to stay long.
I will admit, that feels a little bit painful in my chest to hear. I felt like we were all almost new friends together here at the campfire, but if you do plan on leaving soon, that is certainly understandable, and if I can give you any advice, try not to get in any dangerous situations. I believe that you're going to Vallaki based on your direction.
And if we are,
Oh, nothing. I will say that there's other Vistani camps up in that region as well, but I will warn you, they're not as polite as we are here in the south.
and what is it that gives you the ability to be so polite when everyone else is so frightened here?
Well, because we're not enforced by coin, or we're not here to do anyone's bidding besides to love, enjoy life, and to be appreciative of the time that we have here being alive.
Is that so?
Of course it is. It's the same reason all of you probably do adventures and probably go on expeditions and quests, is you want to feel, you want to love. For us, it's music, good food, and drink.
And yet you are not in fear of this land, of this
no.
place or its ruler.
No, not at all.
And why is that?
Well, us in this land have a deal that is centuries old with the Vistani. We have no intention on leaving, and the land has no intention on being harmful to us. We can come and go as we please from these lands.
And what was this deal? How did you forge it?
It was not me, I'm going to be quite honest with you, but the Vistani helped the Count centuries ago, when he was of mortal flesh. He was perishing and dying from wounds that for many would put them into the grave. But our ancestors helped him, nursed him back to health, and in return is this: forever peace with the Vistani in this land. And we drink to that. As you can see, a few of them put their drinks up to the heavens, and they take a big sip.
And what is your relationship with the Count now? Is he still your friend? You still see him with kind eyes?
We're not really on the constant talking terms. He kind of leaves us alone, and we kind of do our own thing. But if he has anything that he needs to discuss, he talks to, he points over towards that tent that we've seen earlier, that fortune teller's tent. He goes to Madame Eva, and usually she handles anything, and we're always in a good spot here.
You don't.
Why does he talk to her?
Well, we are the Vistani. He does try to get his fortune told, and Madame Eva, as the sign says, for all, anybody can get a fortune told here.
I'm gonna start glaring at the tent.
You can
Did
see
he go?
he glances
I take
over.
another slab of meat.
Another slap of meat at this time, yanked off.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. And at this
I'll
time,
follow him.
the two of you begin to leave. What about Palin, Jason, and Gray at this moment?
I'll follow them.
Gray is gonna look over, and before Jason leaves, she's gonna raise an eyebrow, wondering if they're gonna want her or if she's fine to stay here.
I noticed the eyebrow. I'm gonna say, come. I'm gonna see some crazy witch lady. You guys may something coming.
And I'll go ahead and leave Gestal's axe there. I can't imagine anyone's gonna take it when they know that he'll probably rip their face off if they touch it.
It is a horrific looking thing. But if
I
this
hope
guy can
Irina
detect
takes it.
magic, if this guy can like detect magic or like identify it, you can definitely sense there's some bad mojo coming off that thing. So I doubt he'd want to touch it.
Alright, let's go get our fortunes read, boys.
Then, at this time, as you guys begin to kind of make your guys' way over towards that tent, I'm going to ask for Jason to give me a deep 100 roll at this time.
Watch the 100. Watch the 100.
13.
Almost.
Searching?
Okay. As we switch over to this map, this is what we see. Alright. Inside here is that familiar for the Giggling Maw, but new to all of us, is a tent that has tapestries that hang, crystals, there's candles, there's books, and there's these glowing orbs around here as well. As you guys are looking around at this location, you guys can see that there's one individual of interest inside here. You can see a lady kind of hunched over behind what looks to be this large kind of wooden desk, and it has a crystal ball there with candles that have been burning. You can see that she is kind of moving around what looks to be these small cards. As she looks up towards you and kind of has this big squint as she kind of glances, and a grin that follows. She goes, "I have been waiting all day for you guys to arrive. Why was there traffic on the roads?"
So what I hear. Why were you waiting for us? And what do you know about us?
Well, there's much to know about all of you. But please, my manners, take a seat. As you can see that with her hands extended out, you can see some of these very fluffy cushions kind of move into an assortment of a line at the other side of the table for people to either take a seat or to just approach at this moment. Palin plops down at this moment. For others, what do you guys do?
Ray will go ahead and perch. She don't mind wearing this for the vibes.
Is that what she says?
No. This is, she's just going along with this, essentially, that's it.
Gustavo will wait a moment, looking at it, like looking at the cushions and everything, and he'll take his time taking his seat, but he'll send a message to Ixik to go watch the cart and the carriage. So Ixik will try and sneak out the way he came in, but if possible, if he sees like a cushion or something, he's going to try and take it with him.
Yep. As you begin to kind of look around at this time, you also notice inside this room that there are candles that kind of gloom off into the moments in the back. For the Giggly Maw, do you have him just kind of hanging around that carriage, or do you have any other specific area you want him to explore as well?
I want him to keep watch for me, because if they do anything, he'll be able to tell me instantly.
Of course, as you kind of keep
And
an
he's
eye.
going to steal a cushion, and when he gets in there, he's going to start like tearing it apart.
For sure. As you yank a
Because
cushion.
there's nothing he hates more. He's
Yeah.
going to try and like sneak it underneath the tent.
Oh yeah, and these are
And pull it out,
overstuffed.
yeah.
Give me a stealth check at this time, or a sleight of hand, depending on how you want to steal this cushion.
Uh,
14. You successfully get the cushion outside of the room at this time. As Madame Eva kind of leans forward, she goes, "Well, I've heard many things about all of you. I've heard that you're new to Barovia, and that your time to come here would be soon, but I didn't know it would be this late. I thought you'd come a few years or a decade earlier. But looks like fate has brought you here. What have you heard about me?"
Nothing.
Nothing.
Thalamir, you know stuff.
Oh,
Rasmus talked about it. This is out of character.
Oh, I was gonna say,
I'm
damn.
reminding.
I was like,
You know, I'm
"Damn,
reminding.
okay."
Maybe
You know,
he's
I'm-
playing it that way, so that way you
Maybe.
can infer it with
I'm
his
just-
notes in his head, see if she's lying.
Okay, well, I am just
Load
giving
up his
the
spot.
reminder just in case. But yeah, Rasmus talked about her a couple sessions ago. I wasn't there for that as Gray, so Gray don't know nothing.
I'm glad to hear that my name has no weight anymore inside the village of Barovia, but I assume that you're here for a reading, or your fortune. Not to visit a lady like myself, it seems. She kind of puts her face down like a fake sad face to kind of get a reaction out of the group of you, the assortment.
Can I tell she's lying?
Give me an insight. What are you trying to see what she's lying about?
I'm trying to see if she's gaming us and just trying to get like money out of us, or if she's like genuinely like sincere about expecting us and wanting us there, or she's just like a fortune teller just trying just to get us to spend money.
Yeah, with a 19 insight, does not look like she's trying to steal money from you. Looks like she is just a kind of out there, kind of older kind of lady at this time who has the service.
Who were you speaking to before?
Speaking to, are you?
Before we came in here, you were saying some prayer to someone, being grateful for our arrival. Who was that?
That is the. You can see she kind of pauses, almost like she's listening. She goes, "That is fate. That is the voice of what is to come, but is not. It has talked of your travels for a while, and I'm grateful that the voice speaks the truth and hasn't been lying to me, as my thoughts do go sometimes. But you all are here. The voices were right, and I'm grateful for that."
Why? How do we impact your life?
Everybody has an impact. Our conversation now is something I wouldn't have had all night. I would have been in here by myself, burning candles and talking to the future. But it's nice to talk to people in the present, like all of you.
And what does the fate say about us?
The fate is to be determined. I mean, if you would like, I can give you a telling of your future and your fortune, but I will admit it's the good and the bad. It's not always good, as people might expect for a fortune.
Fine. As that will answer some more questions, we'll play a card game.
Well, the only other thing that I will have to say is the fortunes in the future, you shouldn't be afraid of any negative outcome. You should always be open and embracing it. Just as a warning, as some things that might come out might not be good. I'm sorry. And she kind of grabs, she goes, "Would any of you like tea?" As she kind of offers it to Jason, Thalamir, and company. And also, it looks to be a nice little tray of these small little, similar to like those strawberry hard candies old ladies have, but these are wrapped in what looks to be like maple syrup, with like a thick kind of wax. As she offers you guys.
How long have you been waiting for this? You really said decades. You really challenge the truth. I'm gonna take one of those candies.
They're pretty good.
Mhm.
They taste.
Oh, I
maple
don't eat it.
syrup.
I just take it.
Oh, well, they are probably going to taste pretty good. As you have one of those at this time. As she kind of glances off and goes, a decade, maybe two. The years kind of blend. I've been around the area for, well, I would say maybe a century or two at this time.
Why have you been waiting for us?
It's my destiny is to make sure that for those who are said to perhaps confront evil, has the best tools in the beginning of their travels to get them there.
I'm gonna my eyes are gonna dart to Nate. To Thalamir.
You can see that he's not really buying her bullshit.
Yeah. As there's a
He
judgmental face over in that direction.
ain't buying it. Whatever she's selling, he ain't buying. I don't know if I want to say anything just yet.
Yeah. As the moment kind of goes by, she sits there and goes, I feel as if there's a sense that I am trying to deceive you. As she kind of looks over at the party, she goes, I can assure you that I am just here to help you with your fortune. Whatever happens beyond that is up to you. I am not here to pick sides with anybody or to follow one person or the other. I am here to simply let the future speak.
You held
I'm gonna insight
the
that.
fortune of someone who isn't here.
Insight check that, and go ahead, Jason, as well.
Oh, yep, he was asking her, can you tell the fortune of someone who isn't here?
I would have to see them. That would have to be part of it. But if you bring the name up, perhaps I can figure out and find a channel to connect. But it wouldn't be as clear.
I'll give you a name later.
Well, if you wish to stay in here for perhaps a ceremony, I'd be more than willing to do it for free, of course. But if you feel like your mind cannot handle it, or if you wouldn't like one, you're more than welcome to wait outside the tent. It shouldn't be longer than a few minutes to maybe 10 minutes max.
It's more a question of privacy. Once my party leaves, I'll tell you the name I'm curious about. But I can hang out here. A ritual.
Something specific for you, it sounds like. For sure. Do any of you plan on not being a part of this ritual? Please leave now. If you do plan, please put your hands out here to receive a token of the ceremony.
Estal's gonna look at Jason for everything he said, and keeping an eye on him, he's gonna put his hand out.
Gray will go ahead and put her hand in too.
Jason will do the same.
All right.
Before I do mine, I want that insight check.
With that 18...
That's a good roll too.
With an 18...
21.
21. He had guidance.
With the guidance. Thalamir, you get the idea that she truly is trying to be as neutral as possible in her job, in her position. But she definitely probably under, strict circumstances would have to probably adjust some of the things based on what the Count might want, what he would want, basically.
Yeah, that's what I want to know, is if she's influenced at all by the Count, even though she said she's not.
With that high of a roll, you can tell that probably 90% of stuff she's definitely neutral on. Some things she might have to do for him.
Okay. Alright, I'll put my hand in.
Okay. Well,
Valid.
Talon, do you also put your hand in at this time?
Absolutely. Yes, sir. My hand's in.
Pumpkin seeds. As you put your hands at this time, she puts a drop of wax on each one of your guys' hands as the ceremony begins. A dim light of candles amongst the circle on the table is visible. A small statue of a dragon also sits on the table. You see she takes what looks to be a small match and lights it and touches the mouth of the dragon as it spews out purple flames in the air. As she does so, she brings out a deck of tarot cards. She looks at each party member at this time with a grin. At this moment, I'm going to ask for Jason to give me a roll in a moment. As she pulls the deck out and she says, "These cards tell of history, knowledge of the ancients. It will help you better understand the enemy that keeps you here in Barovia." As he looks specifically at you, give me a D52 at this time.
Ooh.
No pressure here, Jason. No pressure at all.
Oh, so what is the dice roll? Sorry.
A D52.
It's 52.
Okay, I'm gonna try to roll that.
The old,
Yeah, /R1
Again.
D52.
I don't think we even had that roll yet. I don't think in any of our campaigns.
You got it.
We've definitely pulled a few cards out of the deck.
Yeah,
Deck of many things.
couple of yanks. With a 15, you see a card that is pulled called the Sage. This card specifically, she kind of looks at for a moment, and she kind of glances. And for the rest of you guys, you just see her pulling this card with what looks to be a little bit of a mist. But for you specifically, Jason, you see a swirl of arcane energy that begins to move around at this time. As she begins to speak, she says, "One knows much of his history. The Count, the person that keeps you here. Seek a man who claims he is holy but has hands that are blood-stained. A place of enlightenment is where he lies. That place now decayed, where snow falls like ash." And as she says that, for everyone else, it's just the words. But Jason, you get an image of what looks to be a book. This kind of black-binded book that has some type of insignia or engraving on it, and you can actually see the book open and images of flickering pages go by with blood red ink, splatter here, writing here, scribble, scratch, writing, drawings, all these different things going really fast, and then you see the name signature at the bottom, Strahd von Zarovich, and then you snap out of it at this time. As this happens, I will add a little bit of that fortune for you guys to have in a moment on that. Who is willing to do the next roll at this time?
I will.
Alright. Then for you, my friend, for Thalamir, give me a D52. At this moment, with a 2 on the D52, the next card that is pulled, you see she begins to kind of move some of these cards around, and she goes, "The Healer. This is a powerful force for good and protection, a symbol for hope. In a house once proud against evil, now weeping stone and bone dust, a piece of goodness awaits you, pure enough where only the purest can possess it. But stay weary, as familiar faces roam with purpose. This is a place, Thalamir, that you know well. A place that hides in the back of your mind behind centuries of cobwebs and dust. A place that you used to have your hoofs clank around it." That's what she says. Here's that card. I'll call that number 2. As that happens at this time, Jason, you are the only one who notices that there are images of what looks to be a stone dragon's face. You see images of knights and what looks to be a manor of some sort, or perhaps a keep. as these images go by, you see a moment of flickering flames, and you actually can see from that statue dragon more of those flames kind of puff out. The rest of the party does not see this. Who would like to pull the third card? There's 4 altogether.
I'm down to pull one.
Gray, we love to see it. Give me a D52.
Yep.
Okay, 25.
That's the second one in a row.
Here we go. This one is the Avengers card. No, not the Avengers from Marvel. She speaks of a weapon of vengeance, a blade once held by a fallen knight. Goodness, no copyright. As he says that, or as she says this, she also explains, this fallen knight's weapon lies encased and imprisoned in wax, where the walls shine both reflections of horror and spite. The bravest should seek vengeance by this blade. And there's one final card. And then for Jason, during that, you got images of what looks to be a bright yellow substance, a glowing hall that almost looks to be like a golden hallway. Images and a sword that comes to mind as well. For our friend, oh my goodness, who is rolling our final card at this time?
Oh, there's only one more?
One more, yes. Thalamir, I agree. That was just insanely a perfect roll of the dice right there.
I'll go. Because
okay.
I won the roll. So.
And you got it.
Big roll, big
12.
roll. 12. Okay. With a 12. Okay, it's not bad. They pull out what looks to be a card with the Morning Lord insignia on it. A jewel destined for protection from evil will keep you safe. For this, a patch of land once fruitful with life, now is touched by the evil that awaits. The fields must be cleansed of mist and with the fog of the mind. Do not get curious. Follow the words of the druids of old. During this time, Jason, you get images of what looks to be a large, expansive orchard. All of the trees in this orchard have what looks to be these large apples that, in a moment's flash, decay and rot with maggots in front of you. There's a field that expands what looks to be beyond the horizon of your eyes, and you feel an unsettling feeling in your stomach as you get these images. That's what she says. Is in a moment, she kind of sits there and takes a big exhale. She goes, well, I feel like I've been holding on to that for 20 years. There is your fortune. There are no questions that I can answer for you, as those are questions that you need to find the answers for. My job here is done. I must rest now. But she looks over at Jason and goes, but if you have anything beyond what we talked about, you're more than welcome to discuss it as well.
I think you're missing a fortune.
Yeah.
There's 5 of us.
And who did not have their fortune done? As she looks left,
I would like one.
right. Oh! As she begins to look over your direction, Palin, this time. And as she does so, you can see that the crystal ball has the face of a jack-o'-lantern on it. This time she goes, you have a special fortune. As she kind of looks at you and she goes, for there's a person who lurks this land, who knows the origins of your change, your transformation. She begins to kind of lean back this time, begins to look towards the crystal ball at this moment. Is there anything you say as she's beginning to dive into this memory of yours? And would you like this to be out in the open with everyone around as well?
No, I'm not gonna kick anyone out.
She's like, you need to leave.
Can you all go?
we can tell that this is something just specific for him, right?
Yes, you can see because nothing with the tarot cards. It's all that crystal ball.
I leave.
Oh,
Gustav will leave.
everyone else.
Jason will also leave.
Oh, carried.
Palin, do you require another person's presence, or would you prefer this be kept private?
You want, but you don't have to. I don't even know who this could be.
What is your preference?
Well, I guess everyone else is leaving. So maybe you should go too, I guess.
Is that what you would prefer?
I don't really have preference.
And I'll just go ahead and stay sitting. He doesn't have a preference, so I'll sit.
I'm staying too.
Gray and Thalamir, the best moral support you've got.
Perfect.
If anyone knows the strict lines of moral ambiguity, it's you two.
As her hands begin to move across the crystal ball at this time, as she looks at you with what looks to be these kind of brightened eyes, as she goes, "The person that we discussed is in the lands of Barovia. Their arcane powers are imprisoning you behind that flesh of pumpkin. No magic can remove it of my abilities or of many people inside Barovia. You must find the person specifically, and not before it's too late. You have a timer. Time is passing, and the grand scheme of this person will come to light if you do not stop it. But that is all that I know."
Oh, hold on. You said there's a time limit? You said the person is here?
Somewhere. I saw the mists.
Somewhere. Where did you see the mists?
As I said, too blurry for me to get some of the information for you.
They are here. In Barovia.
In the lands of Barovia, yes.
There's nothing else that you're seeing?
She looks and you can see one of the eyebrows begins to raise, and you can see the pumpkin phase and the crystal ball clears. She goes,
Alright.
She goes, "That is all that the crystal ball says at this time.
Okay.
But if you plan on having that condition relieved, you must face this person. Do you not remember anything of the person who has done this to you?"
I don't even know the person who did this to me. Or know
Perhaps-
of them, at least.
Perhaps it might be too late for you then. And she kind of puts
What
her
do-
head down, and she just takes one of the candies and just, "Best of luck in your final weeks."
Oh, no, wait, final weeks?
Oh my.
I thought you said that you didn't know anything else.
These are all suggestions for you. Settle down and
Suggestions?
relax. Or find
For
the
like-
person who has done this to you. I can
But
see
you
that,
gave me nothing.
I can see that stress is starting to appear. You can see some of the wrinkles on the pumpkin.
I'm getting out of my beanbag chair.
It's tough. Hey, give me an athletics to get out of that chair. No, you're fine.
It is not easy. Oh, you might die in a week.
Yeah.
Candy.
She pops another one. She goes, "The fortunes are done for today for you."
What? No, wait. Do you know it's weeks, or do you not know it's weeks?
I know that your condition will not get better until you confront this person. But are you asking Madame Eva's personal opinion on your survival? Or what the fortune has said?
What does the fortune say?
That you don't have more than a few months until that
Months?
condition is permanent.
I'm either dead in weeks, or my condition is permanent in months?
You can see she looks, she goes, "You'll slowly turn into a pumpkin, fully, and then you'll just become that pumpkin. Inanimate, no thoughts, no memories, just being. I would consider that a death. A death of who you are, Palin. But if you do not find this person, I will find a spot for you here, and will always have you as a beautiful decoration of friendship.
Please don't do that to me. I don't want to be here.
You can see she kind of moves her hand. You can see a small, table-side desk. All the stuff gets knocked off and has a nice little spot for you, just in case. He goes,
No.
then I suggest that you look for this person.
How can I find this person?
Ask around. I don't really leave this campsite, so...
Around. Fortune tellers suck. I'm leaving.
You say that out loud to her?
Yeah, I'm out of here. Oh, breath of fire, and I'm out. I cast thunderclap and leave.
Mess. Mess. Pumpkin seeds everywhere.
Yes. Inside, the three of you, what do you guys do?
Grace's gonna go ahead and get up from the seat. Thank you for the fortunes, madam. Even if they were not what people wanted to hear. They are helpful nonetheless.
Well, I do appreciate that you find something of importance from them. The fortunes aren't always going to be clear for everyone. And I do send my best wishes for your friend if he doesn't make it. But please understand that there is good to get out of these fortunes. And do you have anything for yourself that you look to seek, or any things that you hope to discover?
Nothing that I won't discover on my own. Your fortune telling is appreciated, but I have an idea of what my future holds.
Well, that puts me out of business, as she smiles and looks over towards Dalamir and Jason and goes, for the two of you, anything.
Not at this moment. Thank you, madam. I'll turn it.
Jason.
I'll follow Thalamir.
Yes. Well, before I had one question, now I have two. Wait, guys, before you leave, did you guys see any weird things on the cards? Like, did the cards move for you?
No.
Cool.
I thought you were not going to put on that mask.
The guy goaded me. Like, there isn't much that I can do.
Do you still have that mask on right now, Jason?
You didn't take it off.
I mean, I had to take it off to eat, but then yeah, I put it back on.
It feels great. I mean, you still have that confidence as well at this time. As she looks over, she goes, Jason, are there any other questions, or perhaps any bits of fortune that you have anything to seek? As I remember you saying earlier that you might have.
Yeah. Well, I want to know why the cards moved, but that's for later.
Well,
okay, so you said that with a name you can tell someone's fortune. I need to know if someone is alive. If I tell you their name, can you tell me?
I can do the
Can you
best.
give me the information?
I can do the best I can, and I do apologize for the hallucinations. Somebody needs to be drugged for that experience, so thank you for drinking the tea.
Oh, that is messed up.
It was the only way for me to have you see the visions that the others couldn't. And knowing you, I figured that you would partake in it, being the trusting person that you are. But please don't change that trust that you have. Not everyone is going to drug you.
That is messed up.
And dare I say, do you have a crush on that lady from the village of Barovia?
No.
Are you sure?
If you're talking about Arena, yeah, no, she's a brat. She's this annoying brat.
You can see she kind of sits there, just pops another candy at this time. What is the name of the person that that you are concerned about?
Helena Van Helsing. My mother. I need to know if she's alive.
And when was the last time that you've seen her?
To be honest, I don't know. I was probably maybe 4.
I see. And she begins to close her eyes, and she kind of puts her hand across the crystal ball, and you can see that there is a streak of what looks to be red, almost like blood or some type of ruby that kind of goes by. As that happens, you get what looks to be an image of some type of curled monster-like hand that begins to kind of move across the glass of the sun, almost like it is encased inside. As her eyes look up at you, she goes, "This person that you speak of is alive, but is in extreme, extreme pain. Do you know anything
Yes.
that could have inflicted this on her from back when you were young?"
Well, she married a vampire. Had me, but then got taken away, so they told me that she was killed. But since there was no body, I never truly believed them. But could she be here? Could Strahd have her?
If I can see even an image, then I believe that this would be the place to look. I can't see any landmarks, or I'm not even sure if the mists are from this land, but I do have a feeling that what I'm seeing is in Barovia. And as this happens, you can see that there is a flicker and change on the crystal ball of what looks to be a castle on top of this large, massive hill, and a lightning strike that shatters and kind of shakes. As you see her eyes burn, she goes, "It has spoken. Castle of Ravenloft. I believe that the person that you speak of is there. Alive, but not well."
Thank you.
Do
Jason will start walking out.
do with that what you will, but please have caution and enjoy your journeys. For some of you, it might be cut short.
Oh. Wait. So, is one of us going to die?
Probably not you, but it could be. She eats another candy and kind of leans back at this time. She goes, "Madame Eva needs to rest. Her head is having the spins."
Have a good evening, Madam Eva.
She nods at this time. For the party, we'll kind of switch
Wait,
back.
who stayed in for Jason's thing?
I was hanging in the doorway because Jason was like, "Wait a minute," I thought.
You were dropping some E's on him?
Oop.
I was still in the door.
Well, for the party outside of
The
the
flap.
tent, is there any conversations or discussions that you guys have now at this time?
When... Oh, this would be kind of like while Jason's doing his thing.
Mhm.
I imagine the Vistani can't really hear us from here, so
No, I wouldn't say so at this time.
I'd say... Whatever it is that these people owe Strahd, there is no way that he would continue to give them such free reign in this land without them having to compensate from it somehow. They must still be offering whatever it is to them, or working for him, or doing something. No one with that much power lets anyone get away with with this much joy for free, and without repercussions, or some sort of due.
I don't trust him. Something about him just doesn't seem right.
I agree. What about you, Palin? You spoke with her? You trust what she
Yeah.
said?
No, she's a liar. I don't believe anything she says.
Was it because of what she said after I had left? Or was it the fortune she had?
I don't know about anything beforehand, but he said I was gonna die in like a few weeks. And I think that's stupid and dumb.
Considering what I've seen you endure, I'd say you could probably last a little bit longer than a few weeks.
That's what I was thinking. And then she said months, so like even she didn't know.
Whatever the case is, I do not know how much we can trust what she said, and I would be hard pressed to trust them now.
I don't trust her at all.
And I wonder. She
Well,
says she
where
was
do we go
speaking
from
to.
here?
She said she was speaking to the fates. Igzik had managed to overhear her beforehand. But she knew we were coming from decades ago. And she knew we would come here. I imagine there's some purpose to it, otherwise we are enemies of this place. But this would have been the right place to take us all out. We're here. They could have drugged the food. And they could have entered us. Unless something else.
You're half correct.
How does Jason look when he comes out?
You see that his pupils have been dilated. Jason, when you walk out there, the lights and the kind of colorations of all of the different decor inside the Vistani camp is amplified. Your friends' faces kind of have this kind of slow shift to it, almost as if when they move, their body and their skin takes a moment just to kind of follow, almost like it refreshes back with it. Things are just a little bit off, but in a good way for you, Jason. Nothing seems to be frightening or scary, and it doesn't seem like it's going to last long. It already feels like it's already tapering away at this time.
Emotional. Does he seem like amped up? Does he seem angry?
Do I recognize the symptoms as being similar to the psychedelics spell that I have?
I would say give me, if you want to go based on the spell, give me an Arcana check with advantage. If you want to look at the nature side, you could do just nature with advantage if you want to look at those properties.
Well, the nice thing about being a druid is my spells are nature, and the psychedelic spores come from me, so nature it is. That's a solid 4 on the dice. Let's go!
And 11's not bad. I would say that you at least get the sense that there's... Watching him, it's like, oh, like, you've seen these effects done by psychedelics before. The kind of glancing in different directions, kind of following things that may not be truly there in reality, and just some of the physical symptoms. But you cannot confirm that he is drugged by a specific thing or put your finger on it at all.
I was in the tent flap when she said that his tea was drugged. It was just a matter of...
Well, then if you heard that, then yeah, you can just assume that, yeah, he's drugged for sure.
Yeah.
But he's doing well, it looks like, based on that roll, too.
Good trip. Let's go.
Finally.
But like, do you look this emotionally burdened? Do you look pissed off? Like, how do you look when you come out?
So up until this point, Jason at all times had a smile. Right now, he's just looking tense. Like he's looking motivated, the way that you haven't really seen, because he's always scatterbrained. He always wants to chase the next thing right now. You just see the fire in his eyes.
Are you alright, Jason?
Oh yeah, I am more than all right. I am a little bit drugged. Not gonna lie, that may be affecting my mood, but
I
I
can
have direction
confirm
now.
What do you mean?
she slipped something in the tea to
Not
allow
about
him
being
to have
drugged.
vision. Oh. Apologies.
What do you mean? You have new motivations now.
Yes, I'm gonna do some exposition, but my mother, who I thought was dead, is alive and is in Castle Ravenloft, so I have an objective now.
Is that the objective is what? Break into the castle.
Storm Castle Ravenloft and kill everything there, rescue my mother, and then we have the greatest monster hunter to ever exist in our party.
You believe you would be successful in this. Just killing your way through.
Jason is wearing the mask. Yeah, I do believe. Like, I don't know. While I'm wearing this mask, I feel like I could kill Strahd right now. I just feel power coursing through my veins.
We have a task at hand. You can be trusted to complete that task.
Yes. But just as long as the task ends up with Castle Ravenloft, I will help. Obviously, I'm gonna stick with you guys. We're gonna do whatever we need to do in Vallaki, but after that, it's Castle Ravenloft.
And after that, you go. With
Hopefully,
or
sure
without
guys'
us.
help. Yeah, no, look. She told me that my mom is alive, but is in unbearable pain. So I can't just enjoy life while she's there being hunted. Sorry, not hunted, but while she's there being tortured. Also, speaking of enjoying life, she also said that one of us could potentially die soon, and that we should enjoy our lives to the fullest. I don't know, that is a warning to you guys there.
The best is
Perfect.
Palin gives you the
Perfect.
thumbs up.
He's like, yup.
If it is any comfort, I am already sort of dead. The host bit of me, anyway.
Cool.
I'm sorry, I'm still looking at Palin.
As the
Fits so well.
yes, as the five of you guys are standing there, if there's time, anything else you guys discuss, or do you guys head back to the carriage, or do you guys do anything else amongst this area at this time?
So, I'm feeling a little bit exposed here, guys. Does anyone else want to share a little bit of their past?
My host wandered into a myconid colony. I am the result of it, for lack of a better way of putting it.
Before we deal with that, like, tell us something new. What have you learned since you got a new body?
The anatomy of various creatures, now I can make this body mimic it. For example, in that house, I turned into a spider briefly.
Like, that's with magic, right? You're not just twisting bones and muscle and everything else.
Oh, that is how it is done. I'm not sure if it is the same for every nature-attuned druid, for lack of a more specific term for what I am. I'm not sure if they do it the same way, but that is the way that I have found best.
Well, and I'm glad your host is dead and not in excruciating pain. Your host
I
is
do
dead,
not-
right? Like, you keep saying that, but I just need confirmation.
It is dead. I was not aware I had to pump the heart until after the blood had coagulated inside. That is why it was all chunky and black when I fell into that pit trap. This was very pleasant.
All right.
She'll smile at Hans on the way over to the carriage to get back to her spot.
Yeah, he does a wave at this time for Jason, Palin, and Thalamir, the three of you guys. Anything you guys discuss, or you guys head back as well?
Carriage.
All right. So you make your way over to the carriage at this time.
Nothing for me.
Do you guys just head back onto the road at this time, or do you guys do anything else at this moment?
I'll put like two gold coins, like publicly, like I'll wave it around and I'll put it on like this carriage somewhere, just to pay them for the food.
All right. As you pay for some of the food and some of the drink at this time, the lot of you guys begin to go back onto this carriage. For Gestal and for Thalamir, it is raining with thunder now in this area. Do you guys stay on foot, or do you guys hop onto the carriage at this time? Or what do you guys do?
How much space is left in the carriage?
It's pretty packed, so somebody would have to probably swap out if you chose that route.
No, I'll turn my collar up and I'll keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep going too.
Let's have.
I can't fit in there even if I wanted to.
Who is brave enough to give me a D100 at this time? Very important roll.
Who hasn't rolled in a while?
Even you don't get your roll a card.
Yeah, Palin.
Let's see what we can do here.
Big roll. 99.
Gonna die in a few weeks. 6. Nice.
That's how we
It
do
might
it.
be,
That's how many days
it
you
might
live.
be this night.
Just
That's
rolled
how we
my.
do it.
Might be 6 days that you're alive.
Yeah. 6 days to die, a prequel.
This is not good.
This is
Erg.
awesome. What are you talking about? This is
No.
awesome. This is why we play the game.
This is. You know what? I love the enthusiasm. I love the enthusiasm because we need that right now. Because. Palin.
Let's go.
With the 6. You guys begin to travel in your guys' carriage at this time. Palin, give me a perception check with disadvantage at this moment.
Well, I'm inside the carriage. That only makes sense. Perception. Okay.
Would have been.
Okay.
Ooh.
You get
not bad.
an uneasy feeling at this time. Jason, as you're kind of, who's in the top of the carriage with Ishmark at this moment?
Probably still Gray.
Gray?
Again, I like unsettling him, so I don't mind sitting out in the rain.
Yeah.
Everybody
I
Gray,
think
loves
it's
picking on this
funny.
poor guy.
Gray, give me a perception check at this time for you on the outside.
Alright.
Ooh.
Ah! I'm
You-
just rolling dog shit here. I'm gonna go ahead and use my knowledge of a past life and re-roll that.
There you go.
Woo!
That's better.
Oh wait, no, never mind. This is a D6 immediately after seeing the number. Never mind. This is a different version for some reason. I think. Okay, well that makes it a 14, not a nat
That's not
20.
bad.
We'll save the nat 20 for another time.
As you've been kind of exploring on the outside, you feel a tension in the air as you see this large object of shadow begins to fly your direction this time, as you're able to yank the wheel with Ishmark, the reins at this moment, to avoid being hit by this. At this moment, you guys notice that you guys are surrounded at this time by creatures amongst the trails at this moment. Feel free to roll initiation at this time, and then I'll give you a little kind of show of what these creatures look like. It's about to go down. It's about to go down.
We are not doing so hot on the initiative.
Alright,
You had a short rest.
here's a visual of some of the
We are not doing so good.
Let's roll
Ooh.
for Ishmark and
I like these
Irina
guys.
at this time. Oh yeah, they are unique. We'll say that. Okay, Ishmark is garbage. Irina-
Everybody's garbage right now.
These are actually.
So he's not doing so bad.
If you're talking about
Are these blood methods?
they might be something nasty. Who knows? Here are some
I
of the
recognize
creatures.
the minutes.
As I'll have them roll. The first one is up here. This creature here that has this kind of long neck and this kind of flow of arcane energy. This creature has rolled a turn order. A 13. Okay, that could have been worse. This creature over here, kind of in the lower section, begins to kind of cackle its kind of face as it looks over there as well. This one has these long teeth. This one has rolled a. Okay, that one's kind of bad. 7. This creature down here. This one has kind of this wiry kind of skin and this kind of magma style mouth to it. This one is going to be a. That one's kind of high. 16. And then the last one is this gross gremlin looking guy. As you can see, this almost like filth in his hair, and he is disgusting even just to look at. But his dice are not disgusting, as that's going to be a 17 on that one.
That's pretty disgusting.
And then for our methods, they are going to be.
I recognize these menaces. I hate them in the Act 1 Baldur's Gate 3.
Alright.
I just want to get Kaga's letter.
Kaga's letter's crazy. Not sponsored. Jason, at this time, as you start the turn order with these creatures all amongst the area, what do you do at this time?
Well, Jason was having a little tough time having to think about stuff. Now he gets to just cut loose and kill stuff, kill creatures. So he's happy.
That's the beauty.
I'm going to rage. I shall enter into my rage and will recklessly attack this dude.
Yeah, feel free to recklessly attack at this time.
And as I'm attacking, also, give me 1 second because I have to roll damage twice.
That's okay.
And let's see if my thing works.
A 23 hits with the Howlbreaker at this time. Roll that damage. Ooh, 14 points of slashing. 16 points of slashing. Insane amount of damage on that one as you slice right through this creature at this time. And I assume that is magic damage as well. As you can see that some of this smoke begins to kind of move around. It kind of has this hole in the body of this creature as it begins to kind of put itself back together a little bit at this time. Anything else from your attack, which was a pretty solid attack at this moment? And
that's gonna be all.
Okay, perfect. As you're over there at this moment, the smoke method looking creatures, they are on the ground level, but these other creatures are in the trees, just to give you guys a heads up. They're about 20 feet high. So I'll put that up there at this time. All right, Jason, nothing else on the turn?
Nope.
Okay. Then as for our little friend over here, he is going to be starting his turn of combat. What he is going to do is he is going to be looking off in that direction, and you're going to see his mouth begins to open wide, almost like he's about to belch. And as this happens, he shoots out what looks to be this large ball of what looks to be a rotting necrotic bile that goes the direction towards the carriage. At this time, nobody is on the outside of the carriage back there. Thalamir, Irina, and Palin. You guys are all on the inside, I believe, correct? I believe so. Yeah.
Thalamir, are you on the inside or are you outside?
I'm not on the inside.
Because I'm outside
I don't think
also.
Thalamir could be on the inside. It's kind of an
I'm not even
impossible
next to the
thing.
carriage. Technically, I'm like way out here.
Yeah, feel free to move yourself where you are then at this time, as it shoots the side of the carriage, and you can see this necrotic bile hits the side and actually begins to melt through some of the wood on the side. Irina and whoever is inside the carriage this time sees this kind of hole begin to appear, and then the bile kind of stops. That's going to be its turn at this time. Next up will be this creature down here. As this creature is going to be looking for a similar type of situation at this moment, it's going to be looking towards... Palin, you're on the inside of it, I believe, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
It looks over towards the direction of what looks to be these branches, and in a moment, you can see what looks to almost be like a puff of smoke as this creature appears in this spot. That's going to be its whole turn, though. Other one is going to be this guy. This individual is going to look down towards you, Jason, and is going to hurl one of these necrotic balls of energy your direction. That is going to be a 25 to hit on that one. 23, but still, yeah, okay. Damage-wise, that's going to be 10 points of necrotic damage as this ball hits your direction, and you feel as if the second that arcane energy makes contact with your skin and your body, you just lose some of your strength and you begin to feel weak, and you actually feel the mask begin to vibrate out of frustration at this time as you feel an annoyance that this creature even dares to even try to test your abilities, let alone in front of your companions at this time. How spiteful would this be? You know, and anger begins to kind of grow at this time. Irina, on her turn, she is going to try to open up one of the side doors and climb out at this time. As she does so, she looks, sees these creatures, and she's going to go right back inside that carriage. That's going to be her turn. She has no weapon. Thalamir, you're a little bit away at this time. What are you up to?
Well, I'm just gonna start attacking the closest thing to me, which is this guy down here, I think.
Alright, let's see it.
With my insane movement speed.
The Galloping Ghost.
Yep. I'm gonna come up to him, charge him with my lance, and attack him.
Let's see.
I am going to use True Strike.
Okay.
And I will attack him with my lance. A 9.
A 9 is going to miss.
Alright. Perfect. And then I'm going to move back. Gonna turn around, make a U-turn, and gallop away.
Yeah, as you begin to kind of evade out of there at this time. Next up will be Gray. What are you up to?
I'm gonna go ahead and step off of the carriage and scoot over the couple of feet I need to scoot over. We're gonna just come right over here so that I am a solid 60 feet away from most of this stuff. And we're gonna go ahead and make things feel a little trippy.
Ooh. You choose between...
So everything within 60 feet of me that is not an allied creature is what I'm choosing. So this guy, this guy, this guy, that guy. Yeah, so 60-foot radius from me. This guy's like just barely in
Yeah,
range.
you'd be able to clip
technically.
those two. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rolls on the way. And those are all, I believe, dexterity saves, correct?
Yep.
Okay, we'll roll for the 1, 2, 3 method-looking creatures. It's going to be a fail, and a success. So 2 of them are
All right.
going to fail. That's going to be the lower 2. This one down here in the southern section, as well as the one over here kind of next to it. As for our
Got it.
3 kind of main evil fellas over there, we have a success on a 15, a 18, and a 9. The 9 is going to be on this one down here. So that one has failed as well on this turn. Anything else great at this moment is streaks of light from this mushroom component spell at the current moment has taken effect.
I don't believe I have any other bonus actions I can do to be able to bonus action right now. So I think that's going to be everything.
Yeah. As this happens, you're going to see this creature on its turn is going to open its mouth, and you're going to see some of the teeth begin to kind of move forward, almost like small projectiles. It is going to shoot towards you, Gray, at this time. I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
I see. We're turning it around on me.
So, with a 4,
That's
on the
a solid 2 on the die.
you will take 4 points of piercing damage as these small teeth
Owie.
begin to kind of puncture the skin. Your host has taken some damage at this time. That's going to be that creature. These guys here begin to move. 5.
At least they're not the giant tree people.
Hey, there you go, yeah.
I'll take what I can get.
This one is dashing, but it will not be able to attack. We'll get right there, so it can't attack. One attack on Thalomir, one attack on Gray, one attack on Jason. Thalomir, that attack on you is going to come up first.
Just remember, whichever ones failed have disadvantage till the end of their turns.
Yep, so these 2 lower ones have disadvantage on their attacks. The one towards you, Thalomir, would have been a 23, but is a 21. Is that still a pretty big roll?
Still hits.
Damage is not a lot, though. I know, that was actually the highest roll I think we've hit. 4 points of slashing, though. That's only it. Gray, same thing coming your way with the disadvantage. That is going to be, would have been a 15, a 12.
That misses. A 15 would have hit.
There we go. So that has not hit on that one then. And then the one by Jason, that one has regular attack. That one is going to be a... Why did that pop up? Oh, only an 11. I believe that's going to miss you, Jason, as well.
Reckless, so advantage
he
on
has
him.
advantage.
That also is going to be a 13.
Still misses, thank God.
Not bad, not bad stuff.
Whoopee!
Gestalt, what do you do?
I'm gonna, since this is the one Jason hurt.
Yep.
I'm gonna look over there and I'm gonna try and follow his lead and hit it with an Eldritch Blast if I could.
Dirty 20s
Dirty
are
20.
delicious. Let's see the damage.
8.
8 points. That is enough to kill this creature. As it does so, you're going to see the creature begins to kind of shake and pop with this death burst. I'm going to ask for Jason at this time to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, is this related to breathing or?
Does not relate to breathing.
You should have advantage because of that barbarian thing.
With a
Yep,
14.
but it's to a 14.
No major bad effect from this when it explodes. All it did was the area around you has been a little bit heavily obscured from this, but the wind going by slowly moves it because of the storm. Basically, it was like a small puff of smoke. It kind of clogs your vision for a second and then just faded away. No ill effect. Gestalt, anything else on your turn?
Did it have any effect on the other thing standing next to it?
Did not seem to have any effect. It almost looks like its eyes can just dart right through this obscured vision.
Okay.
Almost with an arcane ability.
I'll shout to everyone. The ones with the wings. They explode upon death. So be mindful of where you are. And I'm gonna move over. like over here, kind of like by the road, and I'm going to shout out, "Come on! I've killed one of your friends. Let's see what you're made of," and try and taunt them to kind of come towards me.
Yeah, give me a
And that'll be
persuasion.
his turn.
Let's see if we can get them kind of directed on you a little bit this time. Dirty 20s are beautiful things. You have gotten the attention of many of the villains and the monsters, we'll call them, on this area at this time. Palin, on your turn, what do you do?
Is there disadvantage for shooting out of the carriage with a short bow?
I don't
I'm shooting
believe-
like through a window.
I don't believe so, because as long as nobody is an enemy within 5 feet of you, which there's not, I don't believe that you would have disadvantage then.
This guy's further than 5 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I will do just that and
I'm
fire.
next to him too, so you get the sneak attack.
Oh, heck yeah. Alright, so I will, I'll fire away at him.
And 11 is going to miss as it shoots and hits the tree right next to the creature.
Okay. I will use steady aim as my bonus action. Oh, I could have done it this turn. That sucks. All right, next turn. Next turn, he's getting shot.
Hey,
That's
that's the
it.
next turn.
After every
And
combat, we learn something.
It says that you can't use it, and like after the end of your current turn is when it ends.
You could just say
Yeah,
that
so-
bad boy for
use your bonus action to hide in the carriage.
Yeah,
Oh, true.
find a nice
Okay.
little burlap sack to roll in, you know?
Yeah,
Um,
let's do that.
Yeah, feel free to hide at this time. And as you're doing so, for the giggling maw, what are you up to?
He's gonna go. He's gonna stay invisible, but he's gonna like hide like over here
Mhm.
in case this thing comes up. But he's gonna stay invisible for the time being.
All right. Well, Ishmark is in there, and what he's going to do is he is going to slide what looks to be a blade towards Irina, kind of through the slot between the kind of top of the coach all the way into the inside, providing a weapon. As doing so, he's also going to go down. It's max movement. He's going to try to help out here with this one. Blade in hand, he's going to swing. That's going to be a 15, which I believe that definitely hits with a 15. Damage-wise, we're looking at 8 points of damage as it slices through, and you can see it actually kind of move some of this dust-like material off of this creature at the current time. As that happens, though, next up is going to be Jason. Top of the order, what are you up to?
So, this guy here is on top of the trees, right?
Yep, about 20 feet up.
I'm gonna use my climbing speed and
Whoa.
just start running through the side of the tree to
Yeah, if you can make it up there with that, you can climb up to the top. Seeing this creature looking at you with this sinister smile, its eyes flicker in an arcane kind of sense. It's in its hand. It has another one of these smoldering balls of arcane energy. What do you do?
Does it look like a construct or an undead?
You're looking at it, and it kind of gets a sense of almost like a spirit in a sense. You can see that there's almost like this shaking of any detail around the edges of this creature, almost like translucent at some parts. But then
And
the
I'm just
closer
gonna
you
stop.
look, you could see that there is flesh as well. It just looks to have this kind of odd kind of shimmer, I guess we'll call it. 23. 17. Let's see
Same
that
rolls last
damage.
time. Just 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage is beautiful. As you hit this creature with that, you're going to see that the creature lets out a screech as it kind of looks over there, and it just lets out another one of these kind of growls and moans of frustration. Jason, anything else at this time?
Yes. I'm gonna give Ray 5 temp HP. Oh, sorry.
Would be-
Not 5. Let me
Here we go.
just look exactly because I forgot. how much.
Don't they have to be within range of you?
No. Nope, it's just Oh, within 10 feet of myself.
No temp HP then. I am well over 10 feet away. It is what it is.
All right. Next up, or anything else, Jason? First on your turn.
I don't think anyone is within 10 feet of me.
Yeah. Well, somebody's going to be. As on this turn, you see this creature over here in a flash disappears from that one branch, leaving what looks to be this soupy, soggy kind of bile that just kind of drips off of the branches and appears next to you into the tree. As it looks at you, you can see its beady eyes kind of pierce through you, it feels like. You feel disgusted by this with this mask on at the current time, as it is going to hit you with its rotting claws. As it tries to hit, that's going to be a 15.
He has advantage.
With advantage, that will be a 18.
That hits.
With the 15 of hit?
Yep.
Okay, so damage-wise, we are looking at 6 points of necrotic damage as it rips across your skin. And you need a Constitution saving throw at this time because this is a nasty-looking little creature. Oh, you dirty dog! You succeed on that roll. No ill effect. Great, great roll. That's all I gotta say. That would have sucked. Oh, that's great.
Thank God.
This
How much damage did I take? I'm sorry.
I believe it was
6.
What type? Necrotic?
Necrotic damage. This creature up here is going to be looking at you, Gestalt. And you're going to see what it's going to do is... Ooh. It's going to look your direction with these piercing eyes again, almost like a glowing coal in a fire. I need a wisdom saving throw at this time.
Mm-hmm. 6.
6.
Not knew my luck was coming to an end.
You hear these voices kind of appearing inside your mind, and all other sounds seem to cease at this moment. Around you, there is a 10-foot radius. This 10-foot radius that kind of wraps around you is on this bubble. Yourself and anything within that area is under the effects of silence at this time. That is going to be that creature. This creature is up. This one over here at this time is going to be looking at Jason with a devilish smile, of course. This one is going to try to scratch and rip through you with its claws. That claw attack coming your direction, Jason, is going to be a dirty 20 at this time.
A hit?
Damage-wise, we are looking at 5 points of slashing damage, and I need a dexterity saving throw at this time. This one you also want to beat. You do not want to fail this one. Oh, Jason. Oh, Jason.
Advantage is coming in clutch.
50.
Okay.
You need... my God.
If you make it.
A 15 is enough to succeed on this roll. That is huge again. Next up is going to be Irina. She has her blade in hand. Let me see based on her roll if she will want to come out and help. She's going to come out and help. Palin, you see her leaving the interior of this cart. It's going to step here to try to fight this creature with blade in hand. That is going to be a 12, which does hit the armor class of these creatures. As it slices through damage-wise, we are looking at a whopping 4 points of damage, but damage is damage. She lets out a kind of swing of this blade, slicing through this creature at this time. Thalamir, what do you do? Don't panic. Don't panic. It's getting close.
No panic. No panic.
It's getting close.
I'm going to cast on myself Shield of Faith.
Oh, faithful shield.
Gives me +2 AC, I believe. Yes, +2 AC. And I'm going to yell out, Palin and Gray, go help Gestalt. Irina and Ishmark, you're with me. I will try to take the aggro of everything here. We should focus on one target. pick them down one by one. And I'm gonna look around, and I actually don't see Jason, so I have no idea where the hell he is.
You hear branches off in the distance, and assume he's somewhere over there. But yeah, you cannot see him.
He's doing his thing over there.
Yeah.
He's fine.
He's chilling. Anything else,
Jason.
Talamir?
Jason, smash.
Yes. Talamir, anything else, my friend?
Oh, oh yes. I'm gonna use my bonus action to top myself up off with lay on hands.
Okay. Lay those
I
hands.
think it's a bonus action. Yeah, it's a bonus action.
All right. Next up is Gray. What are you up to? The nuke's back.
Yep, and everything's in range for it this time.
I think this only one that's out of range would be this one.
No, look.
Oh, I didn't
maybe
even.
not.
I can't even see that one, so I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, actually, that one should be if you just throw a flat thing. So they should all.
Yeah,
be
you
there.
gotta see. Because you gotta choose it. You can't see it. You can't choose it.
Yes.
So that's that's the only one. You should be able to see this one.
You know, I can see everything but whatever one is hiding behind this tree.
Okay, so everything but that same thing. Dexterity saves on the way. We have 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 saves coming your direction. We'll do the smoke creatures first. Those 3. We're gonna have 2 good rolls. A success, but a fail with this one over here by all of you guys. So that one is affected over there. And then our 3 main kind of baddies in that area. We have a fail over here. So actually, I think I already have one on there. We have a success over here, but we have a fail over here. Okay, that will be their turn. Great. Anything else on your turn?
As a bonus action, I'm gonna turn into a spider so that I can be shrink down and make my way over towards Gestalt and hopefully not get bonked since I'm a tiny itty bitty spider now and thereby not a threat to this method.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye.
Potentially, as you begin to kind of move and go under there at this time. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it. I gotta look up the spider stat blocks so that I know how far I can move as a spider.
Well, next
Found
up will
it.
be this creature over here. They're going to go down from the tree. I think movement-wise, it can only go about here. So now it is no longer 20 feet up, but it is down here at the ground at this point.
Do I get up attack?
No, it's this one down here. It's
Yeah,
not
the one
by
down
you.
here, yeah. Those two are staying up there, yeah. It is going to use this action, though, to shoot more of the teeth, this time at Ishmark. Ishmark, dexterity save on the way, is going to succeed, so half damage. Would have been 6, gonna take 3. Not bad, though. Okay, next up will be the smoke method creatures. They're gonna begin to move. Those 3 right there. We're gonna have 2 attacks on Thalamir, and then 1 attack on Irina, Palin, or Ishmark. 2, 4, 6. 2 for Irina, 1,
Palin's
2, 3,
at the
4 for
cart.
Palin. Oh, Palin's in the car. Oh yeah, never mind Palin.
And he's
So
hiding.
between those 2. Even odd. Odd will be Irina. Even will be Ishmark. Ishmark's going to get the smoke. The one towards Ishmark is going to be a 14, which hits. Damage-wise, we are going to be looking at 4 points of slashing damage towards Ishmark at this time. The 2 attacks towards Thalamir, both are going to have that that modifier for flanking. First one is going to be a 14, which I think misses. And
Yes.
then the other one is going to be a exact same row 14. So those
Miss.
2 are going to do their thing.
They
Gestalt,
ain't hitting nothing.
they're just swinging and a missing. Gestalt, what do you do?
All right, I'm gonna start trying to shout and trying to call out to people, as that's clearly not working.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get frustrated, and then I'm going to make. Ooh, I'm pulling everything. There we go. This stays on me, right?
Yeah, it follows
The
you.
silence. All right, and I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna swing on this thing with Labyrinth's Fang.
For sure, swing away.
That dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
This is the best night of my life.
Oh my god. These rolls are exceptional tonight right now. Let's see.
11 radiant damage.
11 radiant damage. You can tell that radiant damage seems to do double damage. As you see, it begins to scorch the creature for 22 points of radiant damage, taking
Nice.
a massive amount of health out of this time. Gestal, anything else?
That will be my turn for now, and I'm gonna put Ixik behind it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Our pumpkin pie friend Palin, at this time, what do you do?
A pumpkin pie friend.
Pumpkin pie pal, if you will. I will use my steady aim before I take my
There it
turn.
is. There it is.
We got it.
You
And you have
learning
advantage
word.
because you're hiding.
Yes, double advantage.
Triple advantage.
I guaranteed hit.
You can save your
Um,
bonus action to hide after you shoot, since you're already advantaged
Ah,
because of
it's-
the hide.
It's too late. It's too late.
Well-
We're already. I wanted to use it. I'm damn near using it.
Let's see.
Alright.
I'll take my bow and shoot this guy up here.
Sure, take the shot.
Taking the shot.
18 hits. Let's
Perfect.
see that damage.
Alright.
Damage.
That'll be 11.
11 points of damage.
Beautiful.
As you shoot right into that thing at the time, you can see this puff of black energy at the current moment of this necroticness that begins to fade off of this creature. Palin, anything else as you are inside the bunker at this time, inside this carriage? Anything else on your turn?
I'll just peek my little pumpkin head over the edge of the window and look out. Yeah.
The faint glow of success.
Yeah.
The giggling maw. What are you up to?
Right now he's just gonna stay invisible.
For
He's
sure.
just gonna stay quiet for now. Yeah.
Hanging tight. Ishmark's gonna do his thing over here. Then he's gonna swing his blade. A 7 is gonna miss. Jason, what are you up to? You're in the tree right now, and it is not a place to be, as you have 2 creatures over there by you. What do you do?
But before you guys see Jason just plump down from the tree, I'm gonna go down swinging. Gonna hitting this guy.
Swing away.
Bro.
Oh, and now
Hold on.
you
Wait,
should have
advantage?
advantage.
Advantage?
He has advantage.
No way, it's another now 1 though. It's impossible. Cannot happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god. This is
Guys
the
not
first time
believing.
Reckless helped me.
21 will hit. Are you going for this guy in the back or the guy to the right?
To the right, the one I've been hitting. So 17 points of damage.
Oh, you're talking about this one over here?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
the one I hurt.
That's the
17
left.
That's the left.
points of damage. That is huge. As you bash into this creature, you hear a shriek, and you can see this energy begins to be released. Critically hurt, Jason. Anything else?
Oh, just hope the dice gods favor me. That's all.
All right. Well, this creature is up, and it is not friendly at the current time. It's going to try to hit you with this rotting claws. That attack's coming your direction. That's going to be... The dice gods are on your side. That's a 7 because of the disadvantage.
Let's go. I love psychedelics so much as a spell.
All right, next creature is going to be right over here by you. Gestal, the creature looks at you, and you're going to see the mouth begins to kind of open and kind of has this grin that's similar to the other ones at this time. It is going to try to attack you at this current moment. Here we go. Okay. I am going to ask for you to give me another wisdom save.
Oh
Uh-oh.
boy. 11.
Silence times 2.
Now it's super silent. As this happens, you can see the creature continues to stare at you at this moment. As you feel the pressure around your temple and around like the band of your head, begins to feel like a vice grip is twisting at this current time. You are going to take 7 points of psychic damage from this creature.
Ooh.
This creature
Okay.
over here is going to be looking down at you, Jason, and
He's
it's
a
going...
mind flayer.
No. It's going to have a big grin on its face as you can see flames begin to kind of spew and spit out of its hands towards you, Jason. Give me a dexterity saving throw at this time.
Coming right up.
Natural
That is
20.
a natural 20.
Oh,
A
dirty
dirty
20.
20, half damage. That would have been a whopping total of 10, but you will take 5 for the success. Any other effect is the other effects. Next up will be Irina. Irina's going to attack this one over here with her weapon to the right.
She has flanking with
Mhm.
Ishmark.
With that modifier, that's going to be a 12, which, if it meets, it beats. That's going to hit. Damage-wise, we are looking at... Ooh, full damage on her, and that's going to be 9 points of damage on that creature. Pretty badly hurt from that. Critically hurt, we will say. Thalamir, you taste blood in the water right now. What are we doing?
I do.
Lot of boo-boos out there. Lot of boo-boos.
I'm casting True Strike again,
Oh my god.
and with my reach weapon, I'm gonna go for the one that Irina just hit.
Okay. The old stabby stab from a distance.
And
let's
the old poke,
see. Yeah, well, poke
the
away.
lance.
Let's see it. 23 hits, my friend. No need to even question it. Let's see the damage. That's enough to kill it as you just...
So that's a lot of radiant damage.
more than was needed as you kill this thing. It had 3 HP left. Thalamir, anything else in your turn as that creature is killed, and a puff of smoke for everyone around. It just causes a little bit of mild obscured vision, but the wind is so strong from the storm, it's just blowing it away.
I think that's it for me.
All right.
I'm gonna
Great.
try and I guess I'm gonna try and taunt the two here.
Yeah. If you want,
Make them attack me. I'm actually gonna move here so they don't get flanking.
yeah. If you've annoyed them on this one, then no need to roll. They're going to kind of keep their focus on you. Great.
I'm gonna
You
spit
are,
at them.
that's mean.
That is what it is.
Great. What are we thinking at this time? Alright.
Spider.
Spider time.
Spider.
Right now I'm spidering. I can't remember if it's like a bonus action to drop the spider or if it's just like a free thing.
I'll check for you.
I'm double checking right now. It does not say. Oh, I can leave the form early as a bonus action. Okay, so yeah, as a bonus action, I will go back to Big Gray.
In a moment, in a
And-
turn of smoke, you are back.
Which one's been launching the teeth?
This one down.
Is it that one?
here.
Alright, well I know it has disadvantage on attack rolls, but it's choosing to not use attack rolls, so I want it to go ahead and make a con save for me as a blast of spores goes straight for its eyes and ears.
All right, con save is on the way. The con save is going to be a 17, though.
Oh, it passed.
But no other ill effect, though, on the success?
Yeah.
All right, anything else gray at this time?
No, that's it.
Next up will be this creature is going to make his way down at this time. He is going to try to bite with disadvantage. He's just going to try to do his thing over here by Ishmar. It's going to be the same thing. That's going to be an 18 and an 18. Damage-wise is going to be a venomous kiss. That is going to be as it's going to try to bite and kind of latch onto his shoulder. He is going to take 9 points of piercing damage from this attack. In addition, the con save is on the way. He's going to fail his con save. That's going to be an additional 12 points of necrotic damage. He's very badly hurt. He is sub 10 HP at this time, as he looks like he is bloodied. He is beaten up from this thing. Now the smoke method is up at this time. This creature is going to try to attack. This one is going to go right here. It's going to try to attack you, Thalamir. Thalamir, that attack is going to be a 7. The one below is going to be a 16, on this one.
Misses.
Both are going to miss?
Both are gonna miss.
Alright.
My AC right now is 21.
Well, Gestal, you are up.
All right. I can't cast any spells, and I'm kind of stuck here, so I'm going to try and hit it with Labyrinth's Fang.
Let's see it.
Does a 13 hit? Because he does have...
Ooh, a 13 does just hit. Roll that damage.
Oh my god.
And this can impact...
Another
the last-
11.
As this happens, not only do you kill this creature outright, you can see slicing through it, it explodes with this necrotic impact. That silence is gone off you, but I do need you in the Giggly Maw to give me dexterity saving throws at this time.
All right.
11.
That's an 11.
Oh.
And his is 10.
That's going to be 5 points of necrotic for Gestal and 6 points for the Giggling Maw at this time, as this creature is dead. Gestal,
Okay.
anything else? As your voice has came back, sounds have came back as well. What do you do?
I'm sorry, how much damage did the Giggling Maw take?
I believe 7. Yes.
Okay. Now that the silence is over, I'm going to move over this way towards Jason, and I'm gonna end my turn there for now. I did gain some HP, some temp HP for killing that guy, so
Oh, yeah.
I gained 7 and I lost 5. But that'll be Gestal's turn.
Well, Pally Pal Palin, what are you up to at this time?
Gonna steady aim. We're taking a shot. We're going for this guy right here.
All right, let's
If
see
you
the
kill it, you're foolish, Mark.
Oh, these ones explode too?
Who knows? Maybe not.
I don't
I
think
thought they
we killed
just
one of
went
them yet.
I don't think we know that.
Oh.
We don't
Oh.
know.
Oh, well, let's find out.
There's only one way to
He'll
find
be
out.
alright. He can take it.
22 hits.
Alright.
Funsies with the 6.
15 damage.
points. Oh, it is. That's just regular damage. That's just regular. There's
Piercing,
sneak
yeah.
attack in there as well.
Yep.
It is barely alive.
he
Sub
lives.
5. Anything else in your turn, Palin?
Nope.
Okay, the Giggling Maw.
Alright, so he's gonna run up to over here, and he's gonna come out of his invisibility, and he's gonna try and scare the one that's next to Jason. This one over there.
Yeah, wisdom save is on the way. It is going to fail on this turn. Yo.
It has the frightened condition until the end of its next turn.
Got you. So just,
No, I'm sorry, for 1 minute, and has
yeah.
to keep making the saves. Yeah.
Oh, baby. Okay. As that thing has had that effect at this time, it is actually going to be scared and actually jump inside the branch. And it is going to fall and take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as it hits the ground with a thud. But it is still frightened, of course, at this time. The Giggly Maw.
As it jumps, do I also get another attack?
Let's see if it's force movement or not, because he did jump out of fear. I would say you can still get an op attack against that. Yeah, feel free to.
Yep.
20 hits, dirty 20. That's probably 6 or 7 dirty 20s. So if that, ooh,
Yeah, I know. I rolled a lot.
14 points of damage on that. We love to see that. As you slice through, that thing is pretty badly hurt already. Anything else on your turn? Or that was whatchamacallit, op attack.
That was the Maw's turn. He's Ixig is done.
All right, next up is Ishmark. Ishmark is going to swing his blade towards this creature. That's going to be a 16 to hit. Damage-wise, that's going to be going to be 7 points of damage. This creature is going to get sliced and explode in what looks to be dozens of small shrapnels of teeth. Anybody within 5 feet, which I believe is just Ishmar, has to do a dex save. He's going to succeed on that dex save. Damage-wise is going to be half of 8. 4. He is barely alive at this point. Alive and still kicking for now. Next up is going to be Jason. What do you do?
Before the dream dies, I'm gonna keep swinging.
Swing away. 7s will miss.
Almost
Just with the great
7s?
damage.
Graze damage it up.
Which one were you hitting?
The one
There's
that's
one
still
here
in the
going on.
tree.
You have a chance, Jason. You still have a chance here. You still have a chance here.
So it's gonna take 5 points of damage.
It's alive. It's alive, Jason. Jason, it's alive.
Oh, like I said, the dream
Jason.
is dead.
Jason, it's alive, Jason.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, we still have Gestalt. We still have Gestalt here.
We do. Next up is going to be this creature. I believe it's frightened compared to the giggling
It just
maw,
has
correct?
disadvantage on any attacks it makes within line of sight of the thing it's afraid of, and it can't move towards the thing it's afraid of.
Got you. So it has disadvantage on that. It is going to just climb up the tree, but that is all it can do on its entire turn at this time. So, no attack. Next up will be this creature towards you, Jason. Jason, as it looks at you at this time, you're going to see that it's going to have this necrotic kind of energy in his hand, and it is going to try to push that through your chest at this time. Give me a Constitution saving throw on this one.
Oh, I should be good at those.
Should be.
That's good, but it's half damage, Jason. Damage would have been
But
6. You would take 3.
that is exactly my HP.
Oh my god! As that happens, you begin to fall from the tree at this time as you go unconscious. Roll a d4. Even, it's a hard fall. Odd, it's a softer fall. Let's see what we got. Even's hard. You don't want a 2 or a 4.
Wait, what is he rolling?
How bad the fall is from the tree at this time. As he falls with a
Taking damage.
pretty heavy thud, not only are you unconscious, but from that fall you have an instant death fail as well as you hit the ground with a pretty solid thud at this point. Next up is going to be Irina. Irina is going to go towards this one and attack. That's a nat 1. That is a nat 1. With a d20 roll on that,
Salamir, prepare to be stabbed.
she is going to swing her blade, and as she does so, the blade's a little bit old, as it actually disconnects from the hilt at this time, as it kind of slides through.
Ooh.
Thalamir, give me a dexterity saving throw at this time.
I knew it.
Dexterity save.
Dexterity. It's going to be a 17. 18.
He's
you
a
duck,
horse.
You duck, you don't get hit by it.
I did roll a 17 though, Wade.
Ooh. You ducked, it missed you, and actually just hits a nearby tree. Thalamir, great transition to your turn. What do you do? Is she just kind of mouths, "I'm sorry," towards you?
Shoot daggers. Shoot daggers at Irina. Okay. I gotta see what this spell is before I cast it. Okay, this is considered an action. So I'm gonna cast True Strike again. And I'm gonna attack with my lance as part of that spell. And I'm gonna hit this one up here, this top one.
Gotcha. You're doing it to this one right here?
To the top one.
Gotcha.
That's 9 radiant damage.
Oh, okay.
Is he still alive?
Barely.
I will smite him.
Let's see it.
does he count as undead
I don't believe so.
or fiend or undead?
If you're talking about the creature that you just hit, it would be considered. No, neither.
Then it takes an additional 12 radiant damage.
That's enough to make that thing not even exist this time. It disappears from sight. Dalamir, anything
Okay.
else?
Yes, with that, I'm going to rush. Obviously, I'm looking this way, and I saw Jason fell out of the tree. So I'm going to rush over to Jason with my incredible movement speed.
Gallop away. Hurdle that little fence, buddy.
Jump is over. I will take an off attack from him.
Up attack coming your way. That's going to be a 7. Eight,
That
but
misses.
still misses.
And I'm going to use Lay on Hands. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll give you 5 HP
Yes.
as a bonus action.
Healing's a beautiful thing.
That is my turn.
Okay, next up will be a Gray. What do you do?
Alright, well apparently my spell slots are best spent trying to impose disadvantage, so psychedelics again.
All right, and I think that should be it for everyone
Yep.
this time. So 1, 2,
Yep.
3 saves on the way. One's a nat 20 from this fella here. The other
Of
one
course.
is going to be a fail for this one over here. So let me add another thing for that big guy. But this guy succeeds down here.
Can I, before my movement, could I actually go there?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Now, you are under them still at this point.
They're in
Oh.
the tree.
Yeah, he's in
Okay,
the tree,
well,
but Jason's not.
I was still gonna stand in the way between Jason and the creatures when they do come down.
For sure. Gray, anything else in your
You
turn?
know, that's it. I'm gonna stick a little close to Ishmark because I have a feeling the next hit he takes, he's going down, and we need someone within range.
Yeah. A dirty 20 comes from the smoke method towards Irina. 6 points of slashing damage coming her way. Next up is Gistal. What do we do?
All right, I'm gonna. These two are in trees.
Yep,
The ones
these
on top?
two are 20 feet in the trees, yes. Once Jason fell, they haven't had time to go down yet. But they look like they plan on going below.
Okay, hold on a moment. Let me see something really quick. All right. So I can't hit them with any melee attack. So, I'll come over here, and I will try and hit it with Eldritch Blast.
Let's see it. You going for this ugly one up here?
Yeah,
A
try and hit it
12
with 12.
is going to miss. Anything else, Gistal, on your turn?
Yeah, no, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for his turn.
All right, Palin, what are we doing from inside the cargo bay?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Like the zip lines on Bigfoot. You just keep using them.
We're gonna pop up.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take the shot.
Steady aim, steady aim,
Steady aim is
Going for this guy.
steady aim.
the one by Irina.
Let's see that. Attack.
Hold on. Okay, steady aim's
Steady aim.
there, and then let's get this cooking.
Steady. Hold that breath. Oh.
I'm holding it for 13.
13 does successfully hit. Let's see the damage.
All
That was
right.
clutch. That was clutch. 11 to 13.
12 total.
12 total. Badly hurt. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Next up is going to be, that one's very badly hurt. Next up is the Giggly Maw. The Giggly Maw, what do we do?
You're scared of me! No matter what happens, you'll never live that down!
And he just starts like dancing in place.
Emo at this time.
He doesn't at least throw poop at them or something?
No,
It's 20
he's
feet
just
up.
doing the
He's not
default
that
dance.
strong.
He's just doing the Fortnite dance.
Fortnite dance is crazy.
He's doing the Orange Justice right now.
Okay. Ishmar got a nat 20 on his attack towards
Ooh.
the smoke method. That attack damage is going to be 18 points, which is enough to kill that smoke method outright at this time. That creature is dead. Next up, though, is Jason. Jason, healed with 5 points of lay on hand, I believe, from earlier. You are awake at the bottom of the tree. Seeing Thalamir there, 2 creatures above you, 20 feet up. What do you do?
Once again,
Welcome
I'm gonna
back.
draw. Thank you for bringing me back, buddy. Not that I needed your help. I'm still strong enough to kill Strahd, but
Yes.
thank you.
Tis a flesh wound.
I'm going to once again draw strength from the shadows, rage, and climb the tree like a little squirrel and try to kill my nemesis, which is this guy.
My nemesis. Let's see it.
Don't fall out of the tree this time.
That hits. Roll that damage.
8, 12 points of damage.
As it happens, you slice through this creature, and with a pop of necrotic energy, give me a dexterity saving throw.
God.
How fun would it be if I just climb up and fall again?
Oh, dexterity save.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're all good. You're all good. Big roll here. Let's see it. 13. 13's enough to hang on up there, as you do not fall off the tree. Do not take any damage as well, as it just has this kind of pop of necrotic energy. Jason, anything else on your turn?
Oh, that's gonna be all.
All right. This creature is going to be moving up, kind of along the tree branches up there towards you. It does have disadvantage with its attack. It is going to try to scratch you with its claws. The first attack would have been a 19, but
That hits.
with disadvantage, that's going to
Yeah,
be
I attacked recklessly, so it equals up.
It would have been a straight roll, yeah.
attack coming your way is going to be 7 points of necrotic damage at this time.
I am still alive with 2 HP.
Jeez.
Because I gain 5 temp when I... Yeah, no, when
Oh,
I
that
rage,
is
I gain
clutch.
5 temp HP.
Also, it's
Yeah.
half damage. It's a slash, right? It's slashing damage?
it's
Yeah, so
necrotic.
you also...
Oh, that would have been
Oh, it's
necrotic
necrotic.
damage, yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I misheard.
Irina, she is going to check on Ishmar, kind of hang over there, making sure he is safe from anyone that might try to ambush you guys. Thalamir, what are we doing?
What are these? Does it seem like these guys are pretty dexterous?
I would say they got a little bit
I'd
of
say so,
mobility.
'cause they-
Yes.
They can climb trees. All right.
So
Well,
good slots.
I don't have much, but
That's true. They are
I
not
will-
dexterous as law.
I will pull a page out of Gestal's book
Ooh,
and Eldritch
Uh-oh.
Blast them.
do it.
Ooh.
Oh my lord.
25 hits for what, 10 points of damage?
10 points of damage.
It's alive, but you took a massive chunk of damage out of this creature at this time. Anything else? Thalamir?
No.
Great. It's your time to shine. What are you up to?
I've got Jack and shit at this point.
2 things.
Yup. So we're gonna go around the carriage, I guess, and see what I can do from over here. So that was probably all of my movement right there. Oh, I have like 5 more feet. Hi, Ma.
Gigglymaw is still just dancing on him right now. Anything else great at this time?
You know, I'm double checking. Double checking. You know, that's it because all of my stuff is too short range at this point.
No
And probably
worries.
wouldn't work on them anyway.
Well, then for Gestal, what are you up to?
Alright, this guy's up in the air.
Yep, about 20 feet.
Ah, it's killing me. Someone get to the ground. I'm gonna try and Eldritch Blast it.
Eldritch Blast away. 14 does hit this creature. Let's see that damage.
Oh, wow. 2!
2 points is better than none. As that attack does hit. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah. I'm gonna start making my way down here because they're alright, and I believe they got it, and I can still see this thing down here.
Yeah.
That'll be his turn.
Gotcha. Next up is Palin. What do you do?
I'm not seeing anything.
Bro, don't fix it.
Well, I can't. So these three are dead here.
You hear sounds coming from this direction in the trees, but yeah, you cannot see them. Sam.
You also saw me gallop off towards where Jason was.
Heroically.
You're gonna have to use your bonus action to hide instead, since you have
Did
to
I
move.
see that though? Because I was looking this way. I was looking over here. I don't know
once
if
he
I
turned
saw
off.
that.
If you turned off, you wouldn't be able to see beyond what's over here anyway.
How you got silencers on your hoofs, Delamere, or what's up?
You got those
I don't-
loud-
Do you
No,
move?
I don't think so. I got drum mags on them bitches.
All right, so sorry, Wade, I was zoomed in. Where did you say I heard rustling or something out there?
From the distance.
Okay. Oh. So who knows what that is? All right, yeah, I'll hop out the carriage
Okay.
and I'll
First steps out.
yeah, touching grass. We're out here,
Oh my god.
and I'll duck behind. This is the tree here.
Yeah, that's true.
I will duck behind that and just be at the ready.
Yeah, they're ready. Giggly Maw, you're up. Are you ready?
He is. Hold on, let me see where.
Throw some poop.
He's gonna start making his way down here as well.
Okay.
Go.
Christ, this thing's still alive!
He's gonna head there.
All right. Next up is going to be Jason. And to clarify, these are all dead. All three of those. Yes. All
Oh, I
that's
thought that was alive still.
No, yeah, those are all gone. So the only one is up here. So if you want to move the Giggly Maw, you can still move him back if you'd like.
Nah, he wouldn't be able to get close enough to do anything, so he can
well.
stay there.
Kill him, Jason.
Jason, I will say, it is possible that you can end this encounter right now, or you might just fall from the tree because he's right after you. So, what is it, Jason? Do you got the guts tonight? Forget all the other
Before you
rules,
said
Jason. This is the moment.
Before you said that, I was
Jason.
gonna do the smart thing, but now
Jason.
I gotta gamble.
Yes.
Cut off the bridge.
Yes, let's go, Jason. 24, 21.
That
Let's
was
see
the original
damage.
plot.
If you're going down, at least bring him down with you.
When you're 20 feet in the air, how did you not power slam him down onto the ground?
Jason. How do you do this?
There it is.
Well,
There it is.
like my friend just said, Jason grabs this little gremlin Yoda guy and just jumps from the tree and dunks him. Like he just, like a basketball, he just grabs him and dunks him on the ground.
As it
Jump up and
happens,
slam.
his body snaps under the force of this moment, and yes, this encounter has ended. All of the creatures that have been
Does he take
ambushing
fall damage?
I wanted to make the moment feel good before we got to that. Jason,
No, it was
Give me-
broken by the entity he crushed with his hand. It broke the
Seem to
fall.
break your fall.
dexterity save. You just have to get a 12.
Wait.
Come on.
Double 11s. Roll a d8 for him. Or sorry, a 2d6 for him.
Oh my god.
Tell you, man, that's curse at 11. All right.
As he just palms this gremlin by the noggin, and as he's going down, he dunks him, but it's a hard foul. And that's how we're gonna end today's session right there, to figure out what happens next week.
Oh my
Dunk
god.
so hard that you die? Does that happen? You dunk so hard you die? Half damage, yes.
It don't matter. He has 2 HP. He would have need to roll double ones on them d6s.
Well,
He's
I'm
good.
so sorry,
Oh, you
Jason.
did, I
Never
would've
listen to
died.
me. Never listen to me. Never listen
Well, thank you so much for watching today. We appreciate you, as today we've witnessed the party visit the Vistani encampment. We have made our way deeper amongst the roads, going towards the direction of the Vallakian town. Yes, we did get ambushed by some creatures. We'll find out if Jason dunked so hard that he died next week. But tune in for us next time. Have a good one. Peace.
Bye.
Bye bye.